Hello and welcome to D&D Night on DDOstream, sponsored by Fantasy Grounds, the most supported virtual tabletop with more official licenses than any other virtual tabletop. Visit fantasygrounds.com or @fantasygrounds2 on Twitter to learn more, especially about Fantasy Grounds Unity, which should be coming up soon, later this year. This is D&DCaSplat, and I am Patrick, your dungeon master this evening. Apologies for the late start. We're kind of got people rolling in here. We're going to kind of get off to a very slow rolling start, as it were. We'll have people introduce themselves as they come in, but we have a few folks here that can introduce themselves. So we'll go around the table for who's here and just kind of introduce. They'll introduce themselves and their character and tell us a little bit about who they are. And we'll start with Drac.
Yes, I am Draculetta from DDO Players, as well you probably know me from. I am playing a rogue who is a dragonborn, is Akasha Blaze, and I might be a bit depressed. Just a little bit.
We also have Mythery.
Hi, I'm Mythery, and I'm a human cleric who's doing her best to remain a pacifist in this group.
Pretty easy to do since I seem to be making you heal most of the time anyways, so.
Right. So it's okay.
And we also have with us Taeronos.
Hello, I'm Taeronos, your friendly neighborhood hangaround. You may recognize me from a few various other live streams, podcasts, hangouts, so on and so forth. I am playing Torix, the slumbering barbarian.
Slumbering
In my room.
Your private room here. Taking a nap while everyone else is doing all the dirty work.
Exactly.
We also have Sahba joining us. Hello, Sahba.
Hello.
And who are you playing, Sahba?
I don't know. I can't
Hot start.
see. I'm downloading files.
Well,
I'm playing Aeryn. Who?
Yeah.
Aeryn?
Yeah, that's
right.
Aeryn, a fighter who doesn't fight.
Well, that's not entirely true. You just shoot things. That's a form of fighting.
Right.
Let's be clear. That works. So,
Kyrie thinks she's a ranger.
let's see. When last we played, you guys got to the Wandering Wyvern Tavern and Inn. And you kind of wandered around, discovered there's many people here. There's a bunch of travelers kind of coming through. This is kind of the big focal point of this area. So there's a bunch of farmers here kind of trading. They usually come here every couple of weeks and just kind of trade some goods, swap some stories, have a little bit of social time. So there's a bunch of farmers here. There's also travelers. This is at near a crossroads, very just kind of off of a crossroads. So there's a lot of kind of travelers. The two main roads through this area, the one that's kind of going pseudo-lead north-south, and the one that's kind of mostly going east to west, they cross here. So it's kind of the hub for travelers. So it's a bunch of travelers here, including a band of mercenaries whom you made a contract with. So they are currently working for you. Also, you met a war veteran who is on the premises, and then you also met a party of drow who you identified as being from the same group as the ones that attacked you some days ago. And that's kind of where you find yourself. You've bought 2 suites, and then Torix bought his own little cramped room. So, yeah, that's where we find ourselves. We should have Lessah and Rentt should be joining us in not too much longer, but we'll just kind of get rolling. So this is where you find yourself, and I'll just kind of turn it over to you guys. This will be really entertaining for those watching at home, because the 3 most people person and party leadery people are the 3 that we don't have.
Correct.
Nohbob will not be joining us tonight, unfortunately.
This will make it interesting. Let's see. Just looking around, see what the map looks like here.
As far as I know, I went to bed.
It's
Everything
true.
is exactly where it was when I went to sleep.
Let's go wake him up.
We'll wake
Just
you up when
throwing
it
that
all
out
goes
there.
sideways. When this whole crazy kidnap plan goes sideways, you'll be the first to know.
That's fantastic.
All right. So, well, we probably shouldn't do this whole kidnap thing until
Right.
Lessah gets here.
At least.
We should probably go get the barbarian, fill him in on the whole kidnap plan,
That's a great idea. Let's do that.
because that's probably something he should be aware of. So, I will.
Go get him and bring him back here. His room is too little. I'm not getting in that room with this
Yeah.
barbarian.
Probably already smells.
Probably.
And then these guys that I'm in front of, these are our mercenary guys that we hired,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in
All
their
right, I
own
just wanna make
their
sure.
own rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, because we told them to go in that one suite while we were talking to the other suite. Gotcha. All right. So I'll go up to the old barbarian's door here and knock on the door.
Hello. Hello.
Torix, come to the other room. We have lots to tell you. There's a plan in motion.
Plans are afoot, indeed.
Yes, crazy plans that are never going to work, but you know, it's fine.
Some of your plans have worked.
Well, that's true somehow. All right. So we're back in here. Okay, so we'll fill him in on the whole what we plan to do here. I forgot who it was that noticed it. Somebody noticed that like all the bellhops and like the wait staff and everybody seemed to be under some form of mind control. And I can't remember. I think it was Milton that noticed that,
I think
maybe.
a couple of people made that conclusion.
So what we're going to attempt. Do you remember when we went out in the stables and there was a guard and a stable hand?
Yes.
Well, we're going to not kill the guard, but knock the guard out and then kidnap the stable hand and then interrogate him and see if we can figure out what's going on.
What happens
Alright.
when the guard wakes up?
You trying to
We're
kidnap
not
the
there.
guard or the stable hand?
You know, we should probably do the guard
We should kidnap both.
because I wonder if the guard. Did anybody notice if the guards were like mind controlled? or
They're
was-
not.
They're not. It's just the staff.
It's
Okay.
the staff,
All
as
right.
far as we know.
Can we?
Right.
So what happens when the guard wakes up, though? We knock him out, we incapacitate him, whatever.
We should probably kidnap him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we also bought some mercenaries. So we have mercenaries working for us. So when this whole thing goes sideways, we'll have some help in the fight.
Okay. When it all goes sideways. Just a given at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, so that's the plan. But now we got to figure out what are we going to do with the stable hand. Are we going to take him too? Are we going to? Because more than likely he is being mind controlled as well. So do we just knock him out and then take the guard, or do we take them both?
Take them both. I mean, we're exposing them both. We're doing harm unto both of them. So we should remove both of them from the equation.
Okay. All right. All right.
Do we have like any poison or anything that might assist us in this task?
Poison?
Something. I don't. Not all poison has to be lethal, right? We got a rogue in here. He deals in poisony things.
Poisony things. I'm looking at my inventory to see if I have.
Milton doesn't really have anything to be of assistance in that regards, FYI.
That's what I was going to say. Let's see. I do not have any poison.
Well, dang.
Well, good idea. Good idea.
So how are we gonna get him out of here without raising a commotion?
Well, we're going to keep them in the stable, I think was the plan.
We're gonna drag them into the woods or somewhere out of the way.
I have a
Mhm.
calm emotion spell.
Yeah, because Lessah has that cone of truth thing,
Zone of truth.
or zone of truth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I have that too.
she's going to cast that zone of truth, so the guard can't lie to us. Was the plan, and we were discussing if we were going to do it inside the stable or if we were going to try to drag them off like into the woods or something.
I would
Mythery
say
also has
woods is
zone of truth.
safer. Because anybody can just walk into the stables and say, "Oh, hey, what are you guys doing here?
Okay, well,
I missed the party."
Myth has that.
Myth has zone of truth. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well then. Okay. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Out by the stables, were there any woods or trees?
I mean, you're in
or
a
any-
lightly forested area.
Okay, so there would be
There's not like massively concealing things, like
right
shrubbery or
but,
anything, but there are trees around you.
I mean, in like conceivably, we could find a spot that we might be able to do this in.
I can share the exterior with you to kind of give you an idea what it looks like.
Thank you. And is the stable the little small building?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I would say up to the north of the stable, maybe that little area looks like a little nice little.
I mean, we could go even further. Just saying, don't have to stay on the map. Go past the map.
Well, I guess that's true too.
I mean, the main road, crossroads, is essentially just to the north of this map.
Okay, so the crossroads is up that way. Okay, so we definitely want to stay away from the crossroads.
It is kind of late in the evening.
Is there in the back of the main building? Is there windows?
Oh, yeah.
Or any? There is. Shoot. Okay. And
Yeah,
probably in the
you
front
looked out
as
them
well.
when you were in the dining hall and in the bar.
And in the front of the building as well, too, probably.
Not as many. There's a couple, but there's far fewer.
Okay.
It would probably be best not to do this in broad daylight and wait until the night.
I mean, it's like
Just
8, 9
throw
o'clock.
that out there.
You can say I think it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's
darkish now, so
there's a little bit of daylight left, but it's fading quickly.
Okay. So
that's what we want.
let's see here. How are we going to get them into a vulnerable position where we could incapacitate them without too much of a struggle? That's the question, is the tactics of the situation.
That's what we need to figure out.
I mean, we could try to draw out the guard with some sort of commotion on the backside or the northwest side of the stables.
Mm-hmm.
So he has to kind of wander in the bushes anyway. We could set up a trap.
Ooh.
I thought that's where the bard was going to come in.
But we
Use
have no
her
bard right
wild.
now.
I know. Where is she?
Lessah's on her way.
There you go. Ask, and Ivy will answer.
Yeah, I think we were gonna have Rhona do her batter eye thing,
Yeah.
smile pretty at all the boys, and bring her milkshake to the yard, as they say.
D&DCaSplat,
Terrible.
the party of pimps for Lessah for Rhona.
Yeah, pretty much. Would not be the first time. I'm just looking to see if I have anything that I could. I have some ball bearings.
Ball bearings.
I could throw them on the ground and he could run out there and trip on them.
Do you think that would work in the grass?
I doubt it, but just throwing that
Oh.
out there. I was just seeing if I had anything.
So comically, I think like a trip line.
Well, see, that I could do.
Yeah, I mean anybody can set up a trip line. We just need to get him.
Because I have rope and I have string.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if I had like any type of trap thing or anything that I could construct a trap, and I do not. All I have is the ball bearings, which I don't think will help in this situation.
I mean, we can assume that you've got some odds and ends and stuff that you could come up with something.
Okay.
So let's have Rhona then, while you use her guile to
Mhm.
draw him out, and just as he catches her eye, we could stage a kidnapping of her out into the woods.
Oh.
And as he's running out, we lure him toward our trap.
Oh, because because he's only seen us, so he technically doesn't know that we party together. I like where your head's at with this.
Mm-hmm.
So you and I, we don't want him to see you and I.
Right.
Because
other than when
then-
we're like kidnapping Rhona.
Well, not even then, really, because
But how is he going to know she is in the woods?
I mean, Aeryn and Ivy can kidnap her.
Conceivably, yeah, that might work too.
And you and I can be laying in wait,
I like where you're
ready to jump him as they run past us.
Yeah, I like it. I
Waiting in
like
the
this
trees.
plan. I like this plan a lot. For how epically it's gonna fail. I like this plan a lot.
Do we have like a gag or something we can, just some cloth and shove in his mouth so he can't like just shout and raise the alarm?
Get one of your shirts. That'll gag him.
It's just cloth.
Yeah, I'm
assuming we have something.
I've got some like
You can make a gag, yes.
Yeah, I gotta say I have some like extra clothes in my pack that I could rip up.
And we have rope where we can tie him up.
You're in a room full of sheets and towels.
True.
There's no lamp cord with which to make anything out of. But
got a lamp cord.
That got dark really quick. Escalated super
well, when you
quickly.
unplug the lamp and take its cord, it does get dark.
Well, it's true. All right, so so I will just say rip the bed sheet up, make a gag, like a gag, put around his mouth.
Sure.
Shove the remaining bedsheet underneath the
You
bed.
sure you don't want to just like stuff one of Torix's old dirty socks in his mouth?
Oh, old dirty loincloth.
Wow.
Gross.
No, we're trying not to kill the poor guy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Okay.
Okay. I like this plan.
Question is, where's our bait?
Good question.
She's integral to this part of the plan.
We started a bit earlier.
All right. So
She said she's on her way. So
to
she'll be here any minute.
To recap, we're gonna go out and hide. We're gonna send Rhona out to the stables. Ivy and Aeryn are going to air quote kidnap her. The guard, in theory, should come running to save the damsel in distress. We're going to tackle him, whatever, subdue him, when he comes out.
They're going to lure him into the wood.
Right.
We're
And
gonna set up
then
a trip line.
we're
And
gonna do the zone of truth and find out what's going on. I like this plan.
what else can we do to assure our success in this? Do we have any other tools at our disposal? Rope. I have a hunting trap.
Oh my god!
Oh man, we can have fun with this. Oh, it's
Again,
like a bear
Well,
trap. Oh
chop off one
god.
of his feet.
Again, trying not to kill the poor guy.
It won't kill him. It'll
I
just
mean,
Amputation is
mortally
not
wound
death.
him.
I mean, if
I mean, it can be.
if there's, if he dies, he dies. I don't care, but we're trying not to kill him. But I'm not morally opposed to a few deaths if it, is for the better good.
Honestly, I think my hunting trap is great for animals, not so great for
Probably
medium-sized
not.
creatures.
Okay, so I say we just tie some line. We can even, I just say we tie a rope, use it as like a trip thing. In theory, he should run out, trip on it, and then we can subdue him from there.
The girls just need to be aware of where the location of the trap is, so they don't end up, eating dirt on the way in.
True. Okay, this is good.
Okay, so our plan is.
So we have to go out and
Let's go
the
get everything
line.
set up. Yeah, let's go get everything set up while we're waiting.
Yes. Okay. So we'll go outside.
Yep, northwest of the stables, and then, we'll go out. What? I don't know.
Are you
100
going out
yards
the
or
front
so.
door?
Is there another door?
Gonna say, what are our options here?
So
I can't
there's
remember.
the front door. So you go down the stairs. So you're at least gonna end up kind of down in the little antechamber. From before, so you can go out the door there to go outside, or you can go through the hallway to the north that goes out through the stables.
Those are our only two options for doors.
Yes.
I choose a window. I don't want people to know that we're leaving, because then if they notice the guard's absence during our absence, we may be suspects.
Your rooms do not have windows. They are interior rooms.
Can we sneak out like a hallway window or something when no one's looking?
There are windows to the north of where you currently are, you recall. There are also windows in the dining hall.
Dining hall too populated.
Just say too many people in the dining hall, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we should go out the front door. And where does the door leads directly into the stables?
Yes.
That's the one you and I came in when we first.
Right.
Correct.
Right. Okay, I remember now. All right, so we don't want that door either. Yeah, we're gonna have to try to find a window because we definitely don't want to go out the front because we're trying to raise as tiny suspicion as we can here. So I say we go to the north and check out those windows.
Which way is
Up is north.
Where's the north side on this
Up.
Map?
North is shorthand for up on the map.
Up. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So let's see about.
So like in this hallway right here where I am.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Is anyone in there?
In the hallway? No.
Yeah.
It's empty.
Oh. Sure. Okay. And this is leading into the stables?
Yeah, at the end of the hall, there's two doors. One goes to the stable, and one goes to the dining room.
All right. So, all right.
Is that our bait?
I hope so.
Oh, it is.
Yay.
All right, so let's find a window.
You find some windows. There's a couple windows down this hall.
Okay. Can they be opened easily?
No.
I figured.
No? What do you have to do to open a window?
These windows do not have sliding panes. They are just windows.
Ah. Got it. So I walk out the front door.
Yep.
Okay.
Front door's gonna be better than stable.
You just
I
mean
think.
they're a hole. They don't have panes at all.
Well, there's glass there, but
Oh.
they're not the windows don't open.
Immovable windows.
They're
There's
just
like
a,
no
it's just
crank
a,
or no.
right.
It's just a pane of glass.
Yes.
Got it.
Gotcha. Okay.
How about Drac, you and I we'll head out the front door and then just head south along the road and then wind our way back and around
Okay.
at some distance so people can't see us through the back.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
So we do that.
True that. All right.
And then we meet, presumably we'll be meeting the girls out in the back of the woods to set up the trap.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone except for Lessah, who should probably remain here as to not raise suspicion.
What?
Hi, Lessah.
Hi.
Please introduce yourself for our listeners.
Hi, I'm Lessah. I play Rhona. I'm a bard, and I've been asleep. So there you go.
Welcome to this episode of the Party Pimps Lessah.
Oh my God! What?
You weren't
It's fine.
What?
You weren't here to say no. I mean,
It's fine.
That's not consent.
It's fine.
We need to talk about limits. What am I doing now?
You're gonna be our bait to draw the guard in the stable away from the stable, and then we're going to see air quotes kidnap you, drag you into the woods to lure him away, and then we are going to, with the aid of a trip line.
Brilliant,
No,
isn't
no,
it?
no! I don't need to know anymore. I don't need to know anymore. Just tell me where to walk.
So
Brilliant.
when we're all ready, how are we going to signal her
Possibly go
to
wrong.
mosey on outside for a walk?
You could have you can kind of
I,
estimate time. Do it.
Yeah, I assume we tell her to come out in like 20 minutes, 15 minutes.
Okay, let's
So,
say 20 minutes.
You guys are like out in the woods up here in the northwest, right? Like
Yeah.
coming up with something
At a good, 100
that
yards
you think is
somewhere
clever.
Out of the way.
Sure.
Yeah,
We'll
no.
just use this dead space here. That's
Yep.
That's fine. So yeah, so we're gonna like find like a good section where there's like a couple trees close to each other. Gonna tie a rope, make a nice strip line,
sure.
kind of conceal it a little bit. I mean, even though it is dark out.
Who
we,
is making the trip line?
Drac and I?
And what skill are you going to attempt to use to make said trip line?
Question mark?
Question mark?
Where is the
Oh,
pellet?
you know what? I do have a poisoner's kit, FYI.
Oh my god! I specifically asked you.
I know. I
Specifically.
completely forgot about the poisoner's kit, and I am proficient in it, FYI. Note to self:
Survival?
have that ready.
You can use survival to make a trip line.
I was gonna
Okay.
say
Please roll in the
survival,
tower.
even though that's my crappiest skill. But there's
Akasha, if
that.
you would
You can use
prefer,
something else.
Yes.
you could do some sort of attempt to say assist using your knowledge of traps and such.
Okay.
What about sleight of hand?
There's nobody here to see it but you, so
Or
I don't-
stealth?
Also, he's not
Stealth.
actually-
You're stealthily hiding the trip line.
No.
right.
Hiding it.
I mean, stealth is only going to get you like how quiet can you make the trip line? Like
So how
quiet can you be while you make the trip line?
So
or
what
unnoticeable?
role you want me to get? Be a
Um,
deck for that, or a thieves' tools?
either one would be.
Either one.
I think they're essentially.
They're basically the same, I think.
Possibly. Well, no, because you're doubly proficient in thieves'
Oh
tools.
yeah. I will
You
give
can use thieves' tools. We'll use that as kind of the pseudo disable device. Just
Okay,
like the
cool.
one, there's kind of a little bit of gaps in some of these skills. So we'll kind of.
Right.
Okay, so you guys make a trip line. And you're both very confident in your ability to make a trip line.
Great. I hope I can tie rope between two trees.
Well,
not,
but it's
there's
not just
bigger
that. It's like
problems here.
how hidden is it and that kind of a thing.
And like how tight it is, and
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay, Rhona, it's up to you. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing.
And I'm assuming Aeryn and Ivy are laying in wait to kidnap her.
You put me down there wherever they are. I'm not sure.
How are you gonna get there? Are you gonna
Map.
go out the front door as well?
Yeah, I don't know what map.
Yeah, just went
You're
out
on the interior map.
behind
currently.
them, a little bit after them.
Okay.
Yeah, I think just the front door is our best option, really. So, but okay, yep. The stable, I think, is in the gray part that we can't see. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
No one has actually
So
gone to look in the stable, so you don't know what's in
Right.
there.
Right.
Drac and I were inside the
Yeah,
stables.
we went in. Yeah, we went in there, but when we were walking
That was
around
hours
outside.
ago, man.
Well, that's true.
Here, I'll give you kind of the
That's true.
outline of.
I guess
The
that's true. That was
stables.
a long time ago. Okay, so yeah, so basically, what's gonna happen is we need Rhona to do her part, and then you guys kidnap her, drag her off, and we're hoping the guard's gonna follow.
Yes.
And then we will use strength to hold him down and tie him up.
Yep, we got a gag, we've got rope.
Yep. And then we do the zone of truth, and then we find out what's going on.
Okay, so Rhona's
Are we
gonna go
what
into the
about-
stable.
What about the stable? Do we talk about the stable boy?
He's like mind controlled, so I don't think he's really gonna know what's going on.
So she's gonna walk through the stable and out towards Aeryn and I, and then we're gonna pretend to grab her and.
Right. And
Yeah, she's gonna flirt a little, and then on her way out, you guys are gonna.
hopefully she'll
Yeah.
make enough noise that the
Well,
guard will.
I'll
Right.
yell at Aeryn, like grab her or something, so he'll hear
Yeah,
us.
yeah.
He should also just be able to see her. I mean, she is going to be like right there next to the stables.
We'll be the two worst kidnappers ever, though. Loudest.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What if
Maybe
more
not
than-
too loud, but
Okay, what if more than just him come after?
then we scatter.
Then we kill every last one of them.
I don't see any around.
Yeah, well, he might
When-
call for people. You never know.
When we were in there was only one.
Okay,
But
just
so
warning you.
yeah, well, like I said, we just kill him if we have to kill him. But
Yeah. No other option. We just do it.
I hope it doesn't come to that. But
Good
if it does,
confidence
it does.
there, guys.
It's fine.
Gotta take risks sometimes, man.
Couple deaths, nobody will even miss them. It's fine.
Wow, this party is
You
Interesting.
know, what could possibly go wrong? Has
So-
it been enough time
Nothing.
yet?
Lessah, are you gonna go into the stable here?
I am.
Are you gonna go
I'm,
through the building, or are you gonna go outside and in through the front, the exterior? It's not a trick question. I'm just asking which door to put you next to.
Everything. Everything's equipped.
What's behind door one?
Everything's a quick trick question.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go easiest route is fine.
Well, so you can come in through the hallway and then open the door into the stable.
Okay.
Over here.
Yeah. Going into the. Just humming to myself.
So in the stable
Hello,
is the stable
horsies.
hand. There are a couple horses. The guard is still kind of over in his little seat at the back of the stable. And the war veteran that you met earlier
Oh, yeah, I
is
remember
grooming
him.
his horse. As you come out, and he sees you and says, "Good evening, ma'am."
Sup? Don't mind me. Just out for a walk. It's lovely in here. Nice horse you got there. It's beautiful.
Thank you. It is
Good job.
it was a very nice looking horse. In your not professional opinion.
No, I don't. Honestly,
This is a nice
Horse
looking
is
war
a
horse,
horse.
though.
yeah, I bet.
As you approach him, the guard becomes. I want to. My inclination to say he becomes more alert, but I mean we're talking less about like he is like on edge drawing a sword or anything, and more like he was kind of lounging on his stool with his feet out, kind of leaning back. And as you come, he kind of sits straight up, puts his hands on his knees as though he's ready to stand up. Says,
Oh,
"May I help?"
hey,
In a
sit
very, very gruff voice, is, "May I help you?"
Hey, I have a quick question. This is gonna sound weird. Do you guys have a mailbox in this inn? Like a way to, get written messages across the country to other people, that sort of thing?
Talk to a bellhop or the proprietor. It's not my job.
Oh, okay. Well, so you just stable. That's your whole deal.
I guard
Just
the
do
inn,
the horses.
obviously.
Oh, the inn. Well, obvious. I don't think. Well, this is a stable, is it? So this is part of the inn too, or
Are
And I'm
you
looking around.
okay?
I'm
You
fine.
seem kind
I'm
of
fine.
stupid. Would you like to make a diplomacy or some sort of people skills check?
Yeah. Let's make it. Are you okay? You seem kind of stupid.
Well, apparently you think the inn is not, or the stable is not part of the inn.
Well, who's gonna sleep there? Let's see. Use diplomacy check.
Well, you can
Not
do
a
like
skill
you
check?
can do like a charisma check. You can do, if you're trying to, maybe you want to persuade him of something, deceive him of something. Like what? I'm just asking if you want to like try to influence events by making dice rolls, since we are playing Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah, all of that.
on Fantasy
A
Grounds,
dungeon
our
dice
sponsor.
rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna leave out the back door here. Is this back door? Is that what this is? I'm sorry, I'm still not fully awake.
Door? What door? There's a door.
There's a back.
There's two ways out of the stable. There's the going back and then you came, or out the front door where the horses go out.
And I'm kind of like racking my brain trying to remember which door they told me to leave out of.
The front door, the main door out of the
Okay.
stable, to the exterior of the inn, which includes the
Okay.
stable.
Right on. All right, well, I think I've done. Thanks for your time, sir. Sorry about the whole barn mix up and all that. I'll go and find one of the proprietors, get what I need. Just sort of mumble that as I walk away.
Okay.
Dick.
Sorry.
The veteran, as you pass, says, "Have a good evening, ma'am."
Oh, hey, yeah, you too, man. It was nice meeting you. Walk out of here. Walking around at night is not even suspicious or anything. Just gonna take a walk in
Are the ladies?
the
Other ladies not going to grab you at some point?
Yeah.
Absolute failure to launch.
We talked about the
Grab her.
plan. We
Grab the
talked
witch.
about
So-
the plan.
She made it all the way over.
order and make it believable? How do I? What kind of check is that?
That would be
Form?
deception, for sure.
Okay,
And roll that in the tower,
deception.
please.
Okay, deception
Oh, this is
in the
not gonna
tower.
go.
Ah! Kidnappers are kidnapping me! This is not gonna work. Ah! And everything is bad! Everything is bad! Seriously, you guys, there's a war veteran
can't
inside.
So,
find the
It's more likely to
tower.
come up
Wait
than
a
the
minute.
guard. The guard is a total douchebag.
Are you-
Ah! Help! Somebody!
So you grab her and run back towards the trip line. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
We're running. We're going this way, right?
Yep. A moment, please.
Drug along.
And I'm
Uh,
gonna assume the trip line is in front of us.
yeah, you can
It's
all
not-
go to
Yeah.
this side of the trip line. Are you
Okay,
guys
yeah.
going to then hide
I am
in any
hiding.
way? Okay, so if everyone can
I'm
make a
hiding
stealth
in a
roll
tree.
in the tower, please.
Absolutely.
At least anyone who wants to be hiding.
Hiding in a tree.
I don't have to be hiding.
Okay. So coming out of the barn with his sword
I
drawn
knew it! Oh!
is the war veteran. With
Is he our friend? I think he's our friend, right?
He is. I went and talked to him, and
he's
and
friendly
he
with
was-
Rhona. I don't know if he's met anyone else in this party.
He
He comes
saw
out.
us-
He comes out with a roar, saying to the extent of, "Hold fast, fair maiden, I am coming."
Oh God! What a
What's-
disaster this is.
well,
What's this guy's name?
So
I
maybe
don't
you
remember.
know.
You haven't asked his name. So he comes running out, and about the same time that he sees Torix waiting in ambush, he trips on the trip line.
Oh God!
Face plant.
Does this amazing roll, coming up with his sword drawn, pointing it at Ivy and Aeryn, while also taking out. Let's see. Does he have? Oh, sorry. He has a spear. While also holding. He's got his spear pointing at Ivy and Aeryn, but he's looking straight at Torix. He declares without any trace of fear, "Unhand the maiden."
You can't be proficient.
Tiger!
Okay.
You can't. Not dual wielding. I'm sorry. It's
What?
Not dual wielding.
He's using a spear and a shield. What do you want?
Did he see me?
He's not looking at you.
Good.
Oh God!
Well, I don't know this guy. Just to let
Good.
you guys know.
You can have her. Take her.
All right. So what's about to happen here?
Oh God!
Somebody say something to him.
I did. I said take her.
No, wait. Wait. This is a misunderstanding. It's school. It's school. It's fine. It's fine. No. We should talk about this. Mr. What did you say your name was?
I am Jeff.
Jeff, the war veteran. Guys, this is Jeff, the war veteran. He's I met him earlier. Is super nice guy. Please don't kill him.
He laughs.
I clamber on down out of the tree like a squirrel or something.
So Jeff, the thing is, this place isn't what it seems, and the servants are being magically controlled, and we're kind of here to end that. But we need to figure out what's going on, so we need to question somebody who isn't being magically controlled.
You need to make
And-
a persuasion check.
Oh, right on. In the tower?
You can put it in all its glory if you want.
Oh, mother of
Wow.
nothing. Oh.
All right.
It's honestly not that bad. A 10.
And don't forget to let everyone know what you roll in case they're not watching. So as you bumblingly try to explain what crazy thing you guys are doing, amazingly for everyone else, this seems to be working as he stops pointing his spear at you and kind of goes to more of a rest, like leaning position onto his spear. Tell me more.
Okay.
We're trying.
Well,
You go.
yeah, go ahead. No, you. No, you. Just
No, you. No, no,
you.
no.
No, you. Go ahead.
We're trying to lure that guard out of the stables and ambush him so we can question him to find out more about what's happening here. We didn't plan on you coming out, but now that you're here, maybe you can help us? And I grab a couple coins and we'd love to compensate you for your troubles.
Or maybe you could just go back in the bar and have a few drinks and pretend that you didn't see anything and let us go into the barn and do what we need to do.
At the offer of coins, he stiffens up as if you think so low of me that you would bribe me, that I would be susceptible to such thing.
I mean, it's work. It's paying work. I mean,
You youngins
we're
these
asking you
days.
to help us, not to bribe you.
He's getting ready to walk out on you.
Someone with charisma should step in at this point.
Look. Oh, wait. Sorry, Ivy. That's you. Look, Jeff. Nobody is asking for you to do anything, and nobody is asking for you to do anything that's immoral.
I was.
Just ignore him. Listen. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. You can help us, or you can go back inside and let us do what we've got to do. So you need to make a choice because we've already made ours. Now, where's my charisma check for that? Is it charisma or is it?
That's gonna suck. Ivy, speak up. Say what she's saying, but in a better way.
You know,
Come
you
on,
can-
Ivy. you can do it.
A persuasion check would suffice.
A persuasion check. I can do that. You want me doing the tower?
I don't care.
Okay.
See, Ivy.
Oh my
Hi, Ivy.
All right. You aren't done talking yet, so I can
She
do.
rolled a 1.
That's a lovely one.
Whatever.
Those...
You
What
know
I
what?
wanna
I
do
give
here.
up. I give up.
Don't pay attention to the barbarian. He doesn't know any better. Look at him. We just need your help. Please help us. He didn't mean to insult you. Here, I'll roll persuasion.
Oh my god, it has to be better than mine. Oh!
What'd you roll there, Ivy?
She
18.
rolled an 18.
Dang
Well,
girl.
you are an incompetently strange bunch. But there are some disturbing tendencies here. I will observe for now. He goes over
So
and
he's not
sits on
going
a.
to tell on us.
He goes over and sits on a trunk.
Can we usher him more away on a trunk somewhere?
Which is just not you ushering him.
Hey, there you go. That works.
All right, Ivy, need to come back here. Rhona, get back in position.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Can we talk about what just happened? I was in distress, and whoever that is in there, that guard, didn't give a fig.
I don't think he
didn't.
heard you. You were like a
I
quarter
was-
mile away before
was-
you were attacked.
Ugh. Okay, fine. So
Maybe if you were ambushed
is-
like right in front of
this
the
is
door of the stable.
the kidnapping take 2. Okay, here we go.
right, let's-
Gonna walk. La 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 la.
Maybe
Wait a
maybe
minute.
you guys should maybe stay close to her. Just saying.
That's how kidnappings work.
What,
We
they
should
come in
not
twos?
be professionals at this.
I think Ivy's supposed to be going with.
La 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 la.
And I'm gonna hide up in the tree again.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, what a beautiful night for a walk.
Grab her.
Ah! They are grabbing me. I am grabbed.
All right, come
What
on.
is happening?
No, dragging me
Let
away.
me
Come
go.
on.
You want to make
Stop
a deception check in the tower, please?
it. Yeah, man.
So you can roll a 1 again. That'd be awesome.
Oh my god, I suck so hard at life. Oh, yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
So this guard comes out and says, "Again with this racket. What is your problem, lady?"
Help! These people are.
Ivy, we got him. Let's go.
Let's
Drag
drag-
him.
I'm like letting them drag me away and kind of like kicking my feet, but like also
Give
pushing
me a
Yeah,
myself
performance
along.
check in the tower, please.
Like, help me! These people that I've never met before are dragging me away. Performance check.
Yes. This
This
seems
should be really
performance-y.
high. Unless you forgot to put points into perform like she did in the DDO.
Oh, low blow.
Low blow. Oh, such a low blow.
But it did happen.
It did.
All right.
That's all right.
So the guard sighs, makes some sort of comment that you can barely hear over Lessah's histrionics
We
of
drag you over here.
what happened. Where'd that veteran go? Oh, why do I have to deal with this? He turns to inside and says, "You boy, go fetch the guards." And he starts kind of sauntering after you guys, at a respectable distance. He's clearly not in any hurry. He's just kind of walking normally, as though he has to be bothered by whatever this is.
He sucks at his job.
Well, his job is not rescuing damsels. His job is guarding
Guarding.
guarding the inn and the stable.
Yeah, he had to walk all the way out here. Help, help, help. I am a damsel and I am distressed. I'm a distressed damsel.
So you guys are gonna try to lead him past the trip line or whatever.
Yes.
Past the old trip line.
So he kind of wanders in you guys' general direction, and somehow fails to see the trip line. And even though he's going at a very slow pace, manages to get both feet caught in it. On the way down, he throws his sword that he's got pulled out. Oh, sorry. Well, he's got a club, kind of a mace-like club. He manages to throw that several feet away from him and land face first in the mud.
Perfect. Drac, shall we?
We shall.
Should we roll initiative? I'm assuming since we have the jump, we probably get him.
You can jump him.
Okay.
So you're gonna jump in and grab him.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Want it out or in the tower?
You can do it out.
Or should we do it on him?
Just do it out.
That would be
Oh, that's
a
pretty good.
So you guys jump on
So I
him
gotta-
and kind of try to hold him down. And in an impressive feat of strength, he manages to do a push-up and push you off and get back up to a standing position. Still a little bit surprised at what's going on, and he kind of takes a little fighting brawler's stance. But he is kind of looks around and says, it's a fight you're looking for.
Yep. And
Now you can roll
round two.
initiative.
9. Ooh, some decent initial rolls.
Don't forget to say your initiative rolls so we know who's where.
23.
19.
22.
I'm sorry, 22. Sorry, I forgot to add my bonus. Forgot to my bonus.
Sorry.
Rhona, rolling with
Double.
advantage, apparently.
I double clicked it. I
We'll
didn't
give you the
mean
first
it.
11.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
So, Aeryn, it's your turn.
I know. I'm gonna wait. Although I'll get my bow ready just in case.
Okay.
Help hold him down.
Akasha.
All right. I
Kind of rearrange things a little bit here real quick.
I'm not sure what to do. Because I don't have like a trip or anything. And I don't want to like attack him because we don't want to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, can we do another strength check to wrestle him down to the ground?
Hang
It's
on,
basically just an unarmed attack,
What did
right?
Ivy roll?
let me look at my
Should be
Ivy?
grapple.
What?
see if
Initiative
I have
roll?
anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I'm going to
Hang on a sec. Let Ivy roll. Because she's got that command or tell the truth or whatever thing.
It has a
Wasn't I
10-minute
supposed to cast
casting
Sound
time.
of Truth?
Oh, does it really?
You were supposed to cast that.
Oh.
Do you want a zone of truth?
Oh.
You can have it. It's
yet.
fine.
Not yet.
Not yet?
No, we
Which-
want to wait till we know we actually have this guy
Okay.
locked down before we
Okay.
waste a spell, right?
Okay.
All right, I am going to.
You can try to
just-
grab him if you want.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to just jump at him and try to grab him.
So, let's see.
Give him a
It
little
is within
hug.
reach. You have a free hand. Instead of an attack roll, make a strength athletics check.
One in the tower or out.
No, you can do it out. If I don't tell you specifically to put it in the tower, you can assume
Okay.
I want it out.
Cool.
So you got a 10, and it will
Yes.
be
rolled a
opposed
10.
by my 13. So you do not.
All right, so
get him.
that was considered my move action.
That was
right?
your attack action,
That was my attack. Hold
or
on.
your action. Your what do they call it?
Surround
Standard
him.
action.
Get behind him.
Yep, I'm going to disengage. Use my bonus disengage. Go
That's
behind him.
not
moving, not
disengaging.
disengage. Disengage is running away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But you're fine doing that. You're totally
Yep.
fine doing that.
Yep. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna jump around him.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. So I really don't want to stab this guy, but I'm thinking that's what this is going to come down to.
You know
Who's
what?
next?
If that starts, we'll just murder.
Working on it.
everyone.
That's what we're gonna have to end up doing.
Yeah.
Just so y'all are aware, it's gonna end up all these
It's
people are
this-
gonna be dead. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't say we didn't try really hard to avoid that.
True, we did. We did.
Rhona,
We've
it's
done
your
our
turn.
due diligence. Oh,
We
thank
gave
you.
it the old college try.
Thanks. I'm going to get set up to cast a Zone of Truth spell.
It's a 10-minute casting time.
10-minute. Well, I gotta. Oh,
You
It's
could
like-
try helping us grapple him.
You want me
more-
to grapple someone?
You're
Okay.
if we just bum rush him, he can't withhold against 5 people.
I don't know. He's been rolling extremely well.
Okay.
I'm assuming
I'll-
each successive check though gets more difficult for him as he's being outnumbered.
No.
He can't just be eternally 1v5. Let's be realistic here.
Maybe if you guys work in concert to some extent, but
Ivy could turn on her
Okay.
charm and ask the
Just saying, I'm behind
other guy
it.
to grapple him. Jeff, that's his name, right?
Jeff, yeah.
Well, Jeff already said he didn't want anything to do.
No,
with
he said he was
this.
going to observe.
Observing.
He's observing.
Jeff, help us. Ivy, say it.
Yeah. Ivy,
Come
say
on,
it. Just
Jeff. Come hold this guy for us. Please.
are you done, Rhona?
Oh yes, I need to hit next actor. I apologize.
So Jeff sighs, walks over, and calmly puts the guy immediately into a headlock.
Damn.
Wow,
Perfect.
Ivy, your charm is
Thanks,
awesome.
Your
Jeff.
influence is spot on.
Oop, that's not what I did. Anyways, right. So, yeah. So he walks over, calmly puts the guard in a headlock, and says, now, I believe these folks have some questions to ask of you. And the guard is somewhat bewildered, like, wait, what just happened?
Well, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to cast this spell, so we're gonna have to tie his hands. You can't.
Yeah,
Jeff
can
can't
we
possibly hold
tie
him
him
in
up
the
and
headlock this long.
Right.
gag him now?
Sure.
You can't gag. What are you gonna gag him? I gotta ask some questions.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes. You know how much screaming he could do in 10 minutes?
Fine.
Done.
Okay.
Tied and gagged. Bound and gagged.
Okay. So you get him gagged. She starts casting the spell. And after, let's see. Everyone except for Rhona, please make a perception check in the tower. Okay. So after you made a circle.
That's where I'm cast. That's a 15-foot radius. That's where I'm casting the spell.
Cool. I'm just not used to the squares turning red too.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's probably because it's the black background.
Maybe. So after about 5 minutes or so, see Aeryn and Ivy, see coming towards, coming out of the stable, 2 guards, holding torches, along with their clubs.
Oh no.
You have company, guys. Heading this way.
I'm a little busy.
Aeryn, in hushed tones, I don't see that. Never mind.
I'm telling you, we have
Well,
company coming.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So in hushed tones, I tell Aeryn, let's drag them away.
She's already casting the spell in this spot. Moving would fail the spell.
I said Aeryn, not Rhona.
Oh, you mean those guys? The guys coming towards you.
Yes.
You know, you could always back away, and as long as you're within the 15-foot radius, so you could always reposition yourself kind of behind me, and then when they come into the zone of truth, they have to make a save too.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop them from attacking us. That just makes them tell the truth.
Right.
Yeah, they'll tell the truth about attacking us.
I don't
we're
like
gonna
that
kill
plan.
you.
I don't like that. Aeryn, shall we drag them away?
Because you can always come back.
Yeah. I just want to lure them away from here.
Well, I'm not
gonna-
the one that can drag, but okay.
Not, I mean, like, divert them away from this area, not physically drag them.
I'm not the charming one either, but okay.
We don't need to charm. I pick up a couple rocks and start hucking them their way.
They're like Bigfoot. Oh my god.
Shoot
And,
arrows at 'em.
And this is why I'm friends with the barbarian.
Yep.
Like
And I
there's
just start
never
running the
no
other
break.
direction to divert them away.
Well, make a dexterity attack. Or you can do strength in this is
Can I do
thrown, right?
strength.
Yeah.
I'm not even care about hitting them. I just need to grab their attention.
Well, sure, but you need to. You're what? You guys are like. I thought you guys were 100 yards away.
I mean, okay. So presumably we need to get closer then before we start hucking rocks at them.
Probably.
Okay. Well, we do that then. We get closer, or we wait till they get a little bit closer, and then we do that.
Okay.
Yeah, but make sure you're from a different angle, not the angle that you're going there, because that's straight between where we were and
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay, so you're gonna chuck some rocks at him. And one of the guards says, "Oi! What are you doing throwing rocks? What's going on out here?"
Can I fire my bow at him?
why would you do that? No,
Uh,
just say you thought they. Tell him
Do
something like.
it.
Tell him something stupid like. You thought that you. Make up a story that there were thugs out here and you thought they were them, because they were coming from that direction.
you stupid guards! Haha.
Please, Pete.
I just keep hucking
Nailed
rocks at
it.
him.
Where's your intel?
I think he just did.
That
God.
was amazing. That was the most amazing thing ever.
They start running after you.
Perfect. Sploosh.
We could have had them going in the other direction.
And I keep boogieing on eastward as they run toward us.
Okay. They keep chasing you.
Okay.
Give me a dexterity check, please. Aeryn, are you going to
I'll be
keep
right
running
back.
with
What
him?
am I saving against?
You're running through trees.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I ran into a tree a little.
So, Torix
checked
is
one.
all like, "You stupid guards!" He Aaron's like, "Hey, say something smart." He says, "You stupid guards!" Throws her rocks at him, turns around to run, and runs face first into a tree. That kind of knocks him aside. He still kind of runs away, but you lose a couple of feet. Aeryn, are you also
Okay.
gonna run with him?
I wasn't planning on it. No, he's stupid.
You're just gonna stay there for them to catch you?
I don't know what to do. Jeez Louise.
Well, you're with me, not with them. So, suggested to run.
You could
I don't
try
know
to
why
run
he
with
was-
them. You could try to hide. You could do.
I'm gonna hide.
Okay, make a stealth check in the tower, please.
All right.
So Aeryn, hand in face palm,
Right.
ducks behind a tree as the guards run past after Torix.
Lucky you.
And I need to do this. So the guards, as they're trying to run after you, are doing a terrible job of it, and you easily gain ground, even though you ran into a tree.
Sweet.
And
Did they
go
get
running past.
under the cover? Given the cover of darkness and the fact they never really caught up, were they able to see me? We're pretty far away.
It's not darkness at the moment. There's still some light, but yes, you gave yourself away by shouting at them.
Nice. But they don't know what I looked like.
Shape. Big guy.
Vague silhouette.
Yeah.
Big guy. All right. They got a big guy. Got it.
Probably. I mean, you could probably surmise.
Yeah.
You can make them out
That's
well
true.
enough, although they are holding torches. So.
That's true.
In other words,
Okay.
they need to be disposed of.
Nope. They're. Well, we're nowhere near you. I'm nowhere near you.
So you gonna keep just running away? Like, how far away are you gonna run? And
Are they? Do they still seem to be chasing me?
So far.
Then
For
I
the
keep
first
running.
30 seconds.
I keep running until they're not chasing me anymore.
Before too long, they're like, "Yeah, that's right, scram." And then they start wandering back towards the end.
Awesome. Can I just, at a very far distance, since they have these torches, can I just keep following to make sure they don't go toward the area in question?
Sure.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to tell right now because
We're
you
off
guys.
the map.
Yeah, but just like angular wise, right? Like there's.
Yeah. Just not going off toward that direction. They're
They
going
also
toward the
don't
end.
appear to be going in a straight line.
Sure.
Like they can kind of see the inn ish, but it's kind of a mixture between you can see the shape in the distance. You know, it's a couple hundred feet away, kind of.
If they seem to be getting close to that area, I'm just gonna keep doing the old diversionary tactics.
Sure. So the rest of the group, 10 minutes pass and you cast the Zone of Truth.
So anybody that's inside the circle is also susceptible to this spell.
So
including you.
FYI, including me. No, there ain't no secrets here now, folks. So, whew. Yeah, this is the duration is 10 minutes. So
is it the duration or the casting time? Did I get this wrong?
it says duration is 10 minutes.
Oh,
Doesn't
casting
say-
time is one action. Whoops.
Oops. I didn't have to do all
That's
that.
great.
Well, they were still going to be coming out, so
It's okay. They were still coming.
that
and
was still
they-
something you would have to deal with. So
that
you
was
cast Zone of
still
Truth.
An amazing chase.
Apologies. You cast Zone of Truth. And you've got this guy gagged in front of you. What is the saving throw?
That's a good question. All right. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. Okay. On its
try
turn,
this.
make a charisma saving throw.
He
It has-
fails
it's a
his saving
charisma-
throw.
Okay. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie within the radius. And I know whether each creature succeeds or fails on a saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
So he
Okay.
needs a little encouragement to be answering.
Yeah. Hey,
Straight.
what's going on here with the proprietors? Why are they keeping magical slaves? I mean, what's going on with those guys who are being controlled? Are they being held here against their will? Oh, right. He's
Brilliant.
he's gagged.
Derp.
He's gagged. He's gagged. Okay. I reach out and grab the gag, just yank it out of his mouth. Tell me what's going on in this inn.
It's an inn.
Yeah, it's an inn. What's going on with the proprietors? Why are they casting magical spells on the people that were supposed to be working here?
The proprietor doesn't cast spells.
Who casts the spells?
Hang on, let me read the Zone of Truth stuff.
I just have a question. Are you good cop? Are you bad cop? Because
I don't know
what
which cop.
I'm doing here.
I don't know which cop I
Okay.
am, but I need you to be
Okay.
one of the
Is
cops.
that truthful? Was that a truthful answer, Lessah?
Okay.
All right. So what was your question again?
What exactly are the proprietors doing to the people that work here?
They pay me
Or the...
to guard the inn.
That's not a question.
All right. Okay. Well, then give me a question because I'm
As
not.
You said who were casting the spells. That was what
Anybody
you
can
asked.
ask questions, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Start asking him some questions.
Who's casting the spells on the workers? And why?
Crickets.
Doesn't say I have to answer.
Akasha, help this guy
Encouragement.
find his tongue.
No problem. I kind of crack my knuckles, take my dagger out, and I'm like, let's see. I think your kidney is right here.
So,
and I kind of
who's-
poke him. I don't stab him. I just kind of put my dagger in enough to where he can feel there's a dagger there.
So I cross my arms and look at him and say, "So who's casting the spells?"
Hold please.
If we're gonna do this, we're going all the way, baby.
Yes, we are.
Eobard.
Okay, Eobard. Where can we find this Eobard? Inside the inn?
You've already met him.
Okay. God,
Where?
I meet so many people.
He works in the inn. I don't know where he is right now.
Can I also just point out that I'm watching both entrances of the stables and the inn to make sure nobody goes wandering in that area.
What is he
So
doing, man?
the guards make it back to the stable. And where is he? That's the wrong one. Where
What else do we
is-
need to ask this guy?
Where's he at? Yep. One of the workers comes out and meets the guards, and they start talking.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Make a perception check in the tower.
where's-
Well, you
While
don't
he's
need-
doing
you don't need to
that-
do it in the tower. You can just roll it.
7. Blah.
No, you cannot.
Ask the name of the guy. He said you already met him. Ask him what his name is.
Well, it's Eobard.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Eobard. We're looking for him. He said he doesn't know where he is, so I believe that. But what else do we need to know?
Is it
Six.
just the workers, or is it everybody that's under the spell?
The
How long's
guests
it been
the
going
guests are
on?
not under any spells.
But the guards are. You're saying you are.
No,
Okay.
he is not under a
Did-
spell.
Okay.
The guards are
Did
not
you
under a spell.
know? Did you know what was going on inside the inn?
Chirp, chirp.
I'm
Sure.
thinking. He knew about. Yes, he knew about the servants.
You didn't think that was a little, I don't know, wrong?
Would you care if they
To
were
hold
paying you 2
people-
gold a day to sit on your ass in the stable? It's a cushy job. Plus room and board.
What should we do with this guy, Akasha?
Well, why are they doing it? What?
There you
What's
go.
the point?
I'm
Because right now, he's a little bit apathetic and kind of a dick, I'm leaning towards
Mhm.
killing him.
I am too. I'm ready
I want
to.
to know why they're
Wow,
casting
so many
spells
unasked
on the
questions.
workers.
Well, you better start asking
I'm
questions.
nowhere near.
Then you
I'm
He's
best
not
get over
there.
here.
I'm trying to ask questions.
All right, Ivy, ask your questions, baby girl.
Why are they casting spells on the workers? Why?
A great question.
Keeps them in line.
But
That's
they're
all.
paid. So are they paid employees?
No, they're slaves.
Obviously.
Okay, that makes no sense. Pay you a little less, pay them a little more. You have happy employees all around.
Exactly.
Right.
There's
So
more
why
going
aren't you
on.
a
Spill the
slave?
beans.
Why aren't you a magical slave? Why are they paying you?
He's part of the cabal.
Oh,
What do the drow have to do with it?
good question.
Customers. And sellers.
Can someone send Rent the
Say
login
there's-
credentials? The host
there's-
address info?
Supplying the slaves, aren't they?
Does the effect only work here at the inn, or does it work elsewhere?
That's a good question too.
It's just a powerful charm spell. But I mean, he doesn't.
I'm not a caster, so I don't know anything
Neither is
about
he.
charm
He can't
spells.
really answer to. Wow, someone is popping like crazy.
Yeah.
So you're asking if
So somebody who's a caster would be
if
able to answer that.
to answer your question, the slaves can like wander around. They don't go anywhere, but they can they can clean the grounds.
No, I meant somebody just mentioned that the elves are supplying the slaves, but does that mean they bring
They're-
people in, they get powerful charm spell, and then they can go off somewhere else?
They're buyers and sellers
Of people.
of slaves.
Yeah, the drow are supplying the slaves to this guy. The same ones that we met before.
Right.
Did say buyers and
Well,
sellers.
they're not.
This
they're
guy
not
being
supplying
Eobard.
slaves to this guy. Yeah, this guy being Eobard. So. Okay.
Did anybody hear me when I said to someone send Rent the
I
login
did.
server? Okay.
He just said he heard you. He didn't say he sent the info.
No, I sent it.
So.
English is great.
I look at the stable hand and say.
Stable hand's not there.
How,
talking about the
he's
guard?
not. Yeah, whoever this is in front of me.
Okay.
It's a guard.
He was guarding the stable. Obviously, you know. I think maybe it's time for you to think about looking for new work. Wouldn't you agree?
So if the
If
guy
you were
that's
in the
casting
cabal, would you
spells
you
not
wouldn't
the
leave?
proprietor.
Well, I
One does
wouldn't
not
be in
just leave the
in the
cabal.
first place. I just kind of exchange looks with Akasha and give him a nod.
Gotcha.
Make a insight. Anyone who's talking with the dude can make an insight check.
So what kind of trade is going on here besides slaves?
Bills.
It's a tavern and an inn.
And slaves, and that's it.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
it's a front.
It's a front for the cabal. obviously.
Rhona, you notice that he's really sweating, as though he seems to be afraid for his life, but not of you.
Oh. So, I getting the feeling that you're staying with the Cabal out of self-preservation. Because if you tried to leave, even if you wanted to, they would kill you, wouldn't they?
That is typically how retirement in the Cabal works, yes.
The retirement plan is
Retire-
not very. It's not a very good retirement plan. What if I told you that I could give you the opportunity
For a
to
timeshare.
leave?
I don't trust you.
Well, you don't have to trust me, but I'm about to kill every person in this place, except for the slaves, obviously, and the guests that don't try to kill me. So, what do you want to do?
If you allow me, I will leave.
I turn
Right.
around and look at Ivy. What do you think?
Sorry. If you allow me, I will leave this place.
That was a really specific answer. I don't trust him. He'd probably go back to the inn.
You think?
Yeah, this place, meaning this place where we've got him held.
Well, why don't we secure him and leave him and kind of stash him out here? And if we live, we'll come and untie him and let him go. And if we die, well,
He's screwed.
he was going to be dead anyway. So I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
Can I get a status check on the guards and what's the goings on in the front?
They are still talking with the guy that's there. And can we mute the cat, please?
Oh, sorry.
They're talking with him, and you can try to make an insight check to kind of figure out what's going on if you want, but they're
Insight or perception?
insight. You need to understand what their intentions are.
15.
The guy seems to be telling him to go back out. Doesn't seem to be satisfied, and the two guards are not super happy to go back out.
Do they seem to be receiving his pleas?
He's not
Accordingly?
pleading; he's ordering them.
Oh, does he seem to be ordering them, or do they seem to be obeying?
Yes, without question. They just don't want to. Be like if your boss came to you and said, "I want you to do this task that you really don't want to do."
And this is the stable hand?
No. Different person. He's one of the guys that
Oh.
he introduced him last time you guys as Rothben. He takes care of things.
He's the fixer.
Yeah.
So
they start coming back out.
Before they can get too far past the stable, and I'm assuming I'm like out in front of the stable and everything, because that's kind of where I followed them to. From a good distance, I would like to fire an arrow in their general vicinity, preferably at Rathbun.
Okay.
I fire an arrow in
You're
your
gonna fire it
general
at him or near him?
At Rathbun. At him.
Okay, make an attack roll.
If I can find my actions right there. Nope.
Your 6 does not miss.
It does not miss.
Or sorry, it does not hit. It misses wildly.
Okay. But still noticeable?
Oh yeah, he saw the arrow for sure.
Cool. All right.
Think there's a reason we could get Jeff into the truth circle and ask him if he was with us
And I continue moving
on our side.
eastward.
Well, Jeff seems to be kind of sweet on you. You could say, "Hey, Jeff, come here. We want to show you."
I don't know if you noticed it, but when Rhona said anybody within the circle, tell us
Yeah.
to Jeff
He
purposely
moved-
left the
He
circle.
moved out of the circle. What
I
was
might have been AFK at the time.
So what's your question?
I want to get
You-
Jeff into the circle and then ask him if he's on our side.
Jeff tells you, if you need me to be magically compelled to trust me, then you
Well,
don't
I
trust
wasn't
me.
gonna say that to him.
I mean, he
say
did
it out
put the dude in
loud.
a headlock for us, so
He
I'm
did.
almost sure we can trust this.
He did.
I don't trust anybody.
I don't think we're recruiting him to help us do this mission, but
And we do have the mercenaries in there.
we do.
For all we know, he's the guy casting the spells.
I don't think so. He was minding his own business in the tavern, drinking beer. I don't think Eobard would be doing that. This guy seems like a legit war veteran to me. So, hey, guard, where can we find Eobard inside?
He'll be inside.
Just inside. It's a pretty big inn. Upstairs,
Yeah,
downstairs.
why do you think I don't know where he is? You are dumb.
And you're dead.
Please look at me now. Please look at me
Yes.
now.
Yeah, I look at Akasha and just walk away.
What is this I have walked into?
A murder, apparently.
Yep.
Yep.
Drake,
Well,
as you
dude,
Drake, as you raise your hand, the veteran points his spear at you and hold your weapon, sir. There's no
What?
need to commit
What?
murder.
Who's committing murder here?
No, you ain't here. You ain't out here with us, homie.
Oh,
That's right, you're inside.
ah,
You're
You go back
inside.
to taking your nap.
Yeah.
I will go back to
Jeff's a
bed
good
now.
guy. After all.
Hi, Rent.
Yeah?
Introduce yourself for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, what is Drachien doing out here, ruining everything?
He just strolls on up.
Stupid
He
paladin.
just walks on up. like-
Hello.
Hey guys.
My name is Drake
Guten
the
Tag.
Paladin. Hello. Guten Tag.
Stupid paladin.
There is nothing stupid about me, yeah? So what is this?
Zone
Well,
of truth.
Right now, you're in a zone of truth, and right now, I have a dagger pointed at this guy's kidney, and I'm ready to dispatch him in one nice little stab.
So Akasha,
The-
it seems you
the
have
war
issue
veteran
with this
is-
gentleman's kidney, yeah? You seem to want to remove it?
I do.
And simultaneously, those guards are moving closer up, which means another round has passed, and I should be able to fire another arrow. Right?
If you'd like to fire another arrow, you may. The war veteran is
Cat.
yeah, holy cat.
Oh God.
The war veteran is pointing his spear at Akasha, telling him to stay his hand. He does not condone murder, and you will get no help from him when. Or, I won't say it that way, but he does not wish to be party to a murder.
You don't need to murder him just because he's rude.
I look over at Rhona with like sad eyes.
Can I please murder him? Was that Draco's noise?
Okay. I put my dagger away.
You can roll your damage, Torix.
Never.
I hit.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
You hit the
we
guard.
can't just we
Yeah, I
can't just
did.
let
That
him
was the
wander
intention.
around.
Can I?
I would also like to point out that I'm also going to be calling attention to myself.
Well,
You
it's
stupid guards, you just can't find me, can you? Ha
all right. We're gonna kill him anyway because he's gonna get in this fight that
And
we're
I'm
about
really,
to get into.
really hopeful my friends could hear that from a distance.
How far are you away from us?
Quite a ways.
Yeah, I bet we couldn't hear it.
What? You can't even see me.
The fixer comes up and returns fire, and hits you with a crossbow bolt right square in the shoulder. You take 8 damage, Torix. And he says, "Quickly, get inside. Prepare to defend ourselves." And then they all go inside.
How much could we hear Torix getting shot, or are we too far away? Doesn't seem.
What is going on here?
And I would
There we
like
go.
to respond, "Ow, you jerks!"
Can we hear this sweet sound of flesh being punctured by a crossbow bolt?
No.
Oh.
May I have a map?
Oh, I suppose that would be acceptable.
You're in the zone of truth, buddy.
Where they like over here?
You gotta speak it.
I always speak my own truth.
What are you doing, Torix?
I should still be able to see in there, given I've been on the east side of the building watching the front doors this whole time. I just never moved my token there.
Anyways, what's everyone else doing?
Go on.
Listening.
Yeah, we need to stash this guy somewhere, and we need to go do what we gotta do because, I think we've gotten the information that we needed. We've confirmed that there are cultists here, there's slavery here, 2 things that I hate very much, and I'm ready to do something about that.
Cultists.
Cabal, whatever.
Yeah.
Tell me the difference.
Religious
Call me
fanatic
stupid,
versus
Frickin'
gangsters.
brought my deck. Call me stupid one more fucking time. I friggin' dare you.
Gangster, cultist with guns.
Because you don't need a tongue to live. Just saying.
That is the truth.
Oh.
There are other things he can live without, Akasha. Fingers, toes.
Oh, you got
I know, I'm deliciously cruel,
Yeah,
aren't I?
You are. Yeah.
The
I
war
have-
veteran walks over, puts the guy in a sleeper hold, and knocks him out.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
I just look at him and I'm like, man, Jeff.
Jeff.
Jeff's pretty
though.
great.
Killer.
Jeff, though. Classic Jeff.
though. Jeff just
So as they're all
just
budding up with
always
Jeff,
helping people.
I would
Yeah,
like to
let's
wind
go.
my way back over to the zone of truth.
Over to the zone of truth.
The truth zone.
Since we're being so honest,
Which,
are we ready to go?
By the way, Lessah, he did not make his save, but he then drags the guard out and props him against the tree where he was at.
Okay, perfect. Well, I wasn't gonna ask him anything
yeah.
anyway. So
Is he bound up to the tree?
You bound the guy. He didn't bind him to the tree. You
yeah,
just
he's
dragged
tied
him over and
pushed
kind of
him
propped him
under
up against the tree.
I think that's fine.
Bind him to the tree. Yeah, we've all watched the knife in his boot, and he'll cut the ropes and it'll escape. We've all seen this movie before.
As long as he doesn't escape into the inn.
Take his boots off.
I go over. I'm going to tie him to the tree. I'm going to jam the thing in his mouth, like maybe break a couple teeth while I'm at it. Oops,
Oh my
sorry.
God.
There you go. There you go, buddy. Now we're talking.
This party has gotten very borderline evil.
So evil.
Violent.
We're not slave traffickers.
We're not.
Well, you were
We're not.
once.
Well,
Just,
well.
I mean, one time.
Yeah, I mean,
You know,
Everybody gets
potato,
one.
potato.
Where are you going, Ivy?
it's a
Get
new
back here.
thing at some point.
Potato, you know. Yeah. All right, so I tie him to the tree, gag him back up again.
Cat.
Wow, that cat is very loud.
That.
All right, so he is tied and bound now.
All right, let's go. I'll...
What do we find out?
Oh, hi, Torix.
Hi.
You okay?
Well, ow, but yeah, I have a bolt in my arm.
Gonna say you
my
seem to have a
shoulder.
I was gonna
crossbow bolt
say
in your
you seem a
shoulder
little
there,
bit
buddy.
of
It's fine.
some war of you
Fine.
there.
It's decoration. It's all good.
Okay, that's great. Yeah,
So we might be on the tavern might be on a bit of alert. Maybe nothing too serious, but you
a
know,
little bit of an alert.
yeah.
So
Well,
we're
you
gonna be
see, the guards. After I drew them away, they started. A guy came out, and what is the guy's name? Rayburn or something?
Rathbun.
Rayban, Rathbun. He came out and he was ordering some guards to come search the area, and I distracted them, and I got them to just retreat back into the stable after trying to shoot them a couple times. I hit one of the guards, but they hit me too, and then I ran off.
Oh. So what I'm hearing is that they know we're coming.
All they know is that one large figured person shot a couple arrows and hit one of the guards. That's all they know.
And they know that it was you because clearly there is a crossbow bolt sticking out of your shoulder.
Well, maybe you can do something about that.
What do I look like? A freaking surgeon? No.
I just go over and yank it out.
Talk to Amazing.
I just like bite my lip so hard,
Don't we have a cleric in the
tear up a
party?
little bit.
We do.
Easier
There you
than-
go, buddy. There you go, bud. You're welcome.
What can you do? Okay, well, so since this isn't a secret anymore, let's figure out which way we're going in. We're going back in through the barn?
Now remember, we
Or-
have the mercenaries in there.
Yeah, they're in bed.
Well,
We got to get there.
yeah,
Wake them up.
What did we find out from this this guard guy?
Oh, this place is balls deep in slaves and oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that on the stream. This is slaves and bad stuff. So yeah, we're gonna kill everybody, or
So we're
at
just
least
gonna
we're gonna
bum
kill
rush
everybody
the
who's
place?
involved.
the
That's all we found out is that there's slaves in here.
the patrons
and
and the
whatever
guests
that is.
don't know what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
but all the workers are being mind controlled. They're under a spell, and they're slaves. And the drow that we saw in there, they are buyers and sellers of said
Yeah.
slaves.
Okay, so
We know the guy that is doing it.
who is it?
We just have to find him in there. The guard didn't know where he was.
Do we know his name or what he looks like?
Yes, he
Eobard.
was. Yeah, Eobard,
He was
and
the
we
other fixer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we met him. He was the guy I think that we met in the dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right. I
You've
think.
met them both, so
Yeah.
All right.
So,
I want to go hunting.
So we just got to remember the patrons and the people like staying here.
Yeah, the guests and the patrons don't get it.
Right.
They're not involved. So we'll try not to kill them.
So we're just gonna bum rush the place and hope not to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Ah.
much.
You got a better plan?
I'm just saying that murder
Aeryn?
in self-defense is perfectly legal.
Murder and self-defense is perfectly legal.
Sure, Aeryn has something to
See,
say about
even
this plan,
Even the paladin.
or lack thereof.
To say Aeryn has been mightily quiet this whole time.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
she also has a very loud cat in the background.
No, that's
That's
Ivy.
That's Ivy.
Oh, that's Ivy.
That's me. No.
All right, so somebody got a better plan, a better way that we can eat this big, giant, you-know-what sandwich? Then please, by all means. I'm ready. But this is going to get eaten before the night is through.
Mm-hmm.
Is Aeryn AFK?
But
Or
we
you-
do.
Torix.
We can use this to our advantage, though, because they thought it was a big guy, right, that shot the arrow.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, look at Torix. He's a big guy.
So why doesn't somebody come running out of the woods like they got ambushed by this big guy and narrowly got away? infiltrate the ranks.
I start backing up. I start backing up.
Yeah,
Get behind
debate over
Torix.
here.
Get behind Drachien.
Yeah.
You know how like people in a line they say the volunteers step forward and
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
else takes one step back.
This is where I point to my nose and say 1, 2, 3. Not it.
You're not you're not really the scarable type, I don't think, Mr. Paladin. You don't look like you're vulnerable.
Nah.
Now, you know,
Hang
we have
on.
a few people
I
here
don't
though
think
that
there's
could
any fooling
pass.
anybody
Hang on.
anymore. Let's freaking do
I gotta
this.
say, let's just
This is what we do.
bum rush
Yeah.
the place.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
if a civilian tries
Brute
to kill
strength.
you, you just punch them in the face very, very hard.
I'm
Yeah.
just remembering the last time we faced off against like a million drow, and
Yeah, but that's
It
drow.
didn't
These
work
are
out great,
civilians.
but
there are drow in there.
there
Oh,
are
they
drows.
are killed.
Are you saying you're scared?
They're dead? They're
No,
killed?
no, we shall kill the drow.
Oh, but last time it was like.
Last time is not this time.
Oh, are you gonna
It's a
parlay? Are you
clean
gonna
slate.
parlay?
Clean slate, new day.
Wait, let me get the ogre out.
Yeah. An ogre comes out of the tavern.
Of course.
Mug in hand.
I would
Alright.
expect nothing less.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. I think we should use as much cover as possible. Approach from the
How
side.
has Aeryn not said anything?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Hope she's coming.
She's muted at the moment, so.
I just found out that she was AFK, and then she came back, and then she said, "Oh, I gotta go AFK again."
Oh, so she has no idea what's happening. Fantastic.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be in combat, and she'll get her bow out and do her thing.
It's all right.
So-
She'd be totally against it anyway, so it's fine. It's better. Than fine.
This is what she'd be against what we're about to do. So
Are we
let's go.
gonna like stealthily try to knock off a few?
No.
First? We're just gonna
No.
rush in. Oh boy. I don't think this is a good idea at all. I
Fine.
saw so many guards
What
going in
is the better plan? We're like fighting. It's
Gonna say, come up with a better plan, sir.
Patrick, can
Yes?
you describe the outside of this building, please, for me?
You have 2 more steps to come up with the plan, dude.
Yep.
I will share the
Okay.
exterior.
Thank you. 1 entrance, 1 exit, same thing?
There's the main entrance, and then there's an exit to the stable.
So
Which is that smaller building?
Yes, the
Yeah.
stable is the smaller building.
All right.
I mean, they're attached, so.
yeah.
if we're gonna just go in there try and murder face everyone, let's do this tactfully to try to minimize our own
Well,
damage
hold on. Let's see what's going on here. So you have an attached stable. You've got 1 entrance. Is the chimneys on the top? Is there smoke coming out of the chimneys?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the one
perfect.
from the one that's over the what you believe to be the kitchen area
All right.
isn't really
Right.
going much anymore.
But there is smoke coming out of the chimney.
All
All right. So
you guys
hold
get
on.
back over here.
Hold on. So smoke coming out of a chimney. Is there any way to barricade the stable door, or is there any way to barricade the main door? Are either one barricadable by us?
The main door has doors. The stable is just open. It has like a rope that or a chain that they can take across, but it's not.
Okay. Right.
Let's
so
find out.
let's
I see where you're going with this, and I like.
right. Okay. Right. You feel me?
I'm feeling it. Let's
All right.
Are there any trees
There's trees all over the place. Look at them all.
near this? Well, we couldn't chop down a tree quickly.
But we could
or
chop
quietly.
down some branches.
But to block the stable doors.
Right. I mean, as best we can, with what we have available, would we be able to barricade the front door by saying chopping down a large branch and propping it against the door?
The
I'd be happy to roll whatever
doors
roll
open
you deem
inward,
necessary.
so it
The
would be
door
more
opens
difficult.
inward, so that's. Are there handles that we could put a branch through so that they can't pull it inward?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll do that to the front door.
Who
No.
has a better sort of? Oh, I'm a woodworker. Can I roll a woodworking skill to see how well I can jury rig a branch through it?
You can work
To
on the
make it
branch. You would have to go over
Yes.
there to put it in.
All right, I'm working on that. Okay,
Um,
explain the plan.
what are, What are we? Okay, so the plan is we're gonna try to smoke them out, and we'll kill the
Exactly
ones we
right.
need to as we need to. But let's
What do you mean
put
smoke
them as
out?
literally smoke
gonna
them
burn the
out.
place
Let's
down?
block off. Let's lock
No,
off the
we're-
block
we're-
block
we're
up
gonna-
the chimney.
We're gonna block off the chimney. The smoke is gonna billow inside. They're gonna be
Coughing and
engulfed with smoke,
gasping
and they're
for
gonna
air
try
and
to come outside. They're
suffocating.
gonna find the main door locked. They're gonna come out the stable, and as they come out the stable, if they're drow, they get shot. If they're not drow, we'll let them go.
So we're gonna
Well, start by making a branch.
do
All right,
our
that's
best
hold on. Where am I on this map?
to block out the front
You're on
door.
the
prevent
you're on
them
the
from escaping
interior
that way.
currently.
Oh,
Where else are there windows, Patrick, inside that place?
There's windows
exterior
kind of
windows.
all around.
Oh, because I thought last time there was only like windows in the front and windows in the hallway.
There's
when I had
less.
asked.
There's less windows in the front. The rooms that you were in don't have windows because they're interior rooms, but there are windows in the common areas that you've noticed. It's not like there's no windows. It's just there's
I'm back.
mostly on.
welcome back.
There's
Oh, thank goodness.
some on the upper floor, and there's some.
Oh, somebody with some sense that doesn't
Oh
want
my
to just
God.
bum rush the place.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank
So
you.
this is a sucky plan, but we do know that the windows you cannot break out.
No,
Yes.
you can't open the windows. I didn't say you couldn't break them.
You can't open the windows. And these people are probably too stupid to break them to get out, right?
I mean, if you're suffocating, it's you just throw your body at it, right?
This is dumb. Okay. My bow's ready.
So what do you suggest? I mean, we're planning right now.
Yeah,
so
I mean, we're not
contribute.
running in half-assed.
I don't know
so
why
we're-
you want to fight all these people. I don't get
I
it.
think there's a better way to approach this, but everyone else seems gung ho to fight.
Okay, what's the better way to approach it?
draw them out on our terms.
Okay,
Smoke
don't
them out.
ask the barbarian. 'Cause
I'm holding
What-
everyone back.
when I suggested a plan earlier, his idea was to fight people. So
I'm the voice of
Purposely
reason
dictated.
here.
All right. Either way, we're not going to be able to talk to these.
Right, talking is out.
Ask Jeff.
the parlor guy says talking is out. Maybe Jeff does have an idea. Go charm
Hey,
him.
Jeff.
Not barbarian. Get away from Jeff.
Step away from Jeff,
waving.
barbarian.
Is it me or is Aeryn awfully protective of Jeff?
No, the barbarian. Jeff does not like Torix. Jeff does not like Torix.
I don't think Jeff
That's
likes any of
true.
That's
you.
fine with me.
Jeff likes Ivy.
Jeff does
Debatable.
like Ivy.
Jeff likes,
Debatable.
okay, Jeff likes
Well,
Ivy.
He
better
liked
than
Rhona
anybody else
before
in
she
our-
went all
That's true.
torture.
But
Yeah,
he likes Ivy better than anybody else in our group.
Oh God. Can't find the mute button. Hang on.
Yeah, but if she's mute, she can't talk to Jeff. Go over there and talk to Jeff, Ivy. See if he has a better plan.
yeah, meow at him.
lick your paws
Meow
and
it-
stare at him
meow at Jeff.
hungrily.
Maybe that's
Meow
why
at
he
him.
likes her.
He's a cat person.
Now she can't find the unmute button.
Is it working, Ivy?
No, it's not working. Meow.
Talking
Meow,
to
meow, meow.
Jeff.
Just thinks you're weird.
So, what do you think we should do?
So, Jeff, what do you think we should do?
Well, I would have first said that ruining your element of surprise would be a terrible tactical decision.
Thank you. Thank you.
You mean the one that the orc ruined?
Yes.
Probably right about
Thank you.
that.
Thank
I
you.
saved your butts from being ambushed. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, things
You were
happened.
afraid of these guards ambushing you. You are a greater fool than I thought.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
None of us are as honed at military fighting as you are.
oh, damn, you're good.
We don't have your expertise.
Well, first priority would be to get the
Got something in your
innocents
throat
out of
there, Torix?
danger.
Or-
Be quiet. I can't hear him talk.
Your first order of business must be to get the innocents out of danger.
How are we gonna sneak him out?
Well, since you've ruined your tactical advantage of knowing more than your enemy, you probably can't.
Unless you help us, Jeff. They don't know you. Or anyone else here for that matter, actually. Except
That's
for
what
me,
I'm
maybe.
saying.
All
Why are
they
gonna
know,
attack
all
us?
they know is someone outside is attacking them. You think someone could just walk in at this point? Have you no tactical sense? How you even captured this one is a miracle.
That's true.
No thanks to you.
You do realize he's the one who grappled him for you.
Right?
Could have gotten him. Could have gotten him.
Yeah, maybe.
For sure. I say we smoke him out. I liked Rent's idea.
Okay.
As you are
I am
discussing,
hold on.
lost.
Well, no, I mean, if something's going to happen, go ahead, Patrick. But I mean, I'm saying to the group, look, it's fine. I mean, if you guys have a better idea, I'm more than willing to hear it. The choice is either fight or not fight. So
I have an idea.
let's choose that first. Are we going to fight or not fight? And I think we're leaning towards fighting,
Mm-hmm.
right?
The stable
Right. Okay.
attached to the inn.
Wait, hold on. Let's vote on this first. Are we all agreed that we're going to fight? I'm for fighting.
We have to.
Right. That's
Right.
what I'm saying. Is anybody against fighting?
I'm not against fighting. Let me propose an idea. I don't
Okay,
know
no.
how
I just this is the big picture question though. Like, let's all agree that we're gonna fight. I want everybody on the same page, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna do it.
Fight.
Like it.
Fight.
Fight.
Sure.
I'm a pacifist.
Okay, fine.
Ivy doesn't count.
Ivy!
Ivy doesn't count.
We all love Ivy, but she doesn't count.
We love her, but she's in the back.
What if
It's
we
fine.
take down this people smuggling ring from the inside? Why do we have to attack them all as they're holed up and fortressed inside this inn, instead of just use some siege warfare?
That's that too. I mean, we could certainly do that.
Any incoming
Okay.
supplies we ambush and take for ourselves and hold up, and as they slowly wander out to investigate, we pick them
So-
off one
Pick 'em
by
off.
one.
Or-
how long do you think they can survive? In a year, they'll be starved out.
No. I mean, they'll have beer to last a year, but it only lasts for so long, a few
Right.
days.
Or let me propose this.
Let's hear it.
I go to the side of the stable,
Uh-huh.
pour my flask of oil all over it.
Uh-huh.
I breathe on it.
Okay.
Oops, stable's on fire.
Okay.
Oh!
Right. No, this was part of my plan too, but I didn't want to go this far. But yes, let's hear it, Drac.
So, stable's on fire. Who's ever in the stable is going to have to come out. How many is in there? So we might get 2 or 3 at a time. And then probably the inn will start to come out, but at least we have taken care of the ones that are in the stable. And all we know that's in the stable, but we don't know if they're still in there, is the stable hand. He might be
No.
collateral damage.
the
Already
stable
know.
the stable is
There's
attached
at
to
least-
the inn. If you burn the stable
there's-
down, you would burn the inn as well.
And there are at least 2
Mm.
guards plus Ray-Bans, sunglasses guy in there. And not to mention, it's
I
attached.
forgot
so
it was.
anybody
Yeah,
can come out from that point.
I forgot it was attached. But still, I like this idea.
But I want to hear what Sahb has to say because I'm sure there's an opinion here that we're not hearing.
No, I think we're supposed to take down the ring.
Yes, but how do you think we should do it?
Well, it's too late to do the
No,
long
it's not too.
thing
It's not too
of
late. Well, it's not too
going
late.
from the inside. Yeah, it's way past that
Well,
because they've already seen us.
No, they have
Can't
not.
go-
Well, they have seen.
Yes, they have. We
Torix.
stayed at the inn.
Oh
But-
yeah, but they don't
Infiltrate
know
from
where
the
we're going.
inside by staying at the inn. already. You can't.
But they
We
don't
are
know we're
already known.
hostile.
We're already known though, so yeah, no.
Well, we
So-
would have had to go in either. Okay.
And
Wait,
we're
wait,
already
stop,
known
stop,
as a
stop, stop,
group
hold
as
on.
well.
Hold on, stop it. Say it wasn't too late. I want to hear what you would suggest if it
So
wasn't too late.
if it's not too late, you come in as individuals or as pairs, not as a group,
Mm-hmm.
and you slowly infiltrate your way in as trying to get into the cabal or whatever. What this
Like
group
you just
is.
happen to be in the market for slaves, looking for cheap help.
Some people would be that, yes, and some people want to be part of the group.
Mm.
You have people doing different parts of the business
Mm-hmm.
and take it down from the inside.
Now, Patrick, being the DM,
Hello.
is it past this point? Have we been completely found out? Is there a chance that we can? No, it's a
Can't
fair
tell us
question.
that.
Well, it's a fair question to ask. From our point of view, do we feel that all options have been exhausted as far as surreptitiously getting into the cabal?
I don't think you have the information to. You're talking about like trying to ingratiate yourself and become part of the cabal.
Right, because again, I haven't been here, so I'm asking
Sure.
you as right. So have we exhausted that?
You don't really have enough information to make much of an assessment of that, I would
All
say.
right, if I
But
had
you do
to-
know that there is the drow that were hunting you were at least knew
of us,
of you.
So we're okay. So we're
whether or
all
not
right,
that they know
No,
that
no,
the
no,
ones
that
here
answers
know
my
that it's
question.
you is another
Right, no,
question
no,
entirely.
right, no, it's too much of a risk. I mean, I didn't know we were
That
hunted
time
by
is
these
long
guys.
past.
Yeah,
You-
okay.
Your
So no,
activities,
that's-
your activities with the merchant and freeing those slaves is
Mhm.
clearly known to some entities.
Okay, so all right, that answers my question. So that option is not available to us. So, so that really leaves us with having to take them down the hard way.
Right.
Right. So,
Are you guys all like in a circle discussing this?
yes, we're out there in the trees,
In the dark.
in the dark,
Carol, a perception check.
whispering animatedly.
I don't need to.
Yeah.
You already did. You see approaching, over to the side, stealthily, a drow. Please roll initiative.
Oh.
All right.
Does he notice that we noticed him?
Well, let's roll
Is it
initiative.
mutually understood that we see
He
each other?
noticed him. Does he notice us noticing him?
We know that we know that we know he's there.
Exactly. You guys get it.
I got you, buddy. I got you.
I know that you know that I know.
Glad I'm rolling with a group of people who really get me.
Oh my god! It's a barbarian with a top knot. Just, he's so woke.
The wokest barbarian.
Man,
He's the
a
wokest
man bun.
barbarian ever.
All right,
He's got the man
so
bun.
Aeryn has a 21, and it is Oops, that's not what I want to do. Hang on.
Too late.
Oh, that's fine. You can attack him. I'm just trying to figure out how to. There we go. Right. So, Aeryn, you're shooting at, and you hit with a 17 and do 11 damage to a drow. Okay. You going to do anything else?
Guys, there's a drow over there.
Okay. Thanks.
She just grabbed her bow. Plink! There's a drow over there.
Okay, guys, look what I found.
And he's not dead yet.
You get to end your turn.
Sorry.
Either move your turn or.
She
She
did.
did.
I
There's-
did.
Oh.
She did.
Yeah, she totally did.
It's just none of
It is
us.
now
It's
the
somebody else's
drow.
turn.
Oh, I see.
The drow.
Or somebody that I didn't see.
Uh-huh. Or somebody that we can't see.
I've got the
Over there.
whole in the combat tracker for various reasons, so it might take me a little bit
take a
to
hot
kind of
minute.
to kind of navigate through some things.
Wow.
Okay.
It's a lot of
No,
perception
failed.
rolls.
Yeah, that's a lot of failure. That's a
Failed
big
with a
pile,
21, jeez.
big pile of failure.
Yeah,
And an 18.
and a 20.
Wonder what you had to get.
Oh, did I have to roll
22.
something?
No.
No, I rolled it
Oh.
for everybody.
You rolled that
Oh.
for us.
Although I didn't realize it was going to show it to everybody. But that's okay.
It's all right.
I think
It
I
just
need.
showed
I
that
think
we
I need to
couldn't
turn
possibly
it
pass.
off, just because what I'm using it
Yeah,
for is
'cause
to so
to
you're
prove
not.
that we can't possibly win. I mean, get a.
No.
Because I rolled a 19.
Well, you could have rolled a 20.
And plus 2 makes 22. I still wouldn't have succeeded, right?
Well, we could choose the third unspoken option and just retreat into the woods.
No.
Okay.
Downvote.
No retreating, huh? No retreating, but you wanted to build a whole like
Ow.
a bridge and a
Ah.
bonfire.
Rhona,
and-
you get hit with a crossbow bolt
Ow!
for
Rhona.
9 points of damage as a drow
Sounded
pops
like it
behind
hurt.
a tree and hits you. Let's see. Please make a Constitution. Oopsie. That's not what I do. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
In the tower?
Nope. You can.
I heard a thud.
Oh boy.
All right. Let's see. You
So-
are poisoned and unconscious.
Ooh, that really is.
Uh,
The DM like me today.
So, when she went and did her Constitution save, it doesn't say succeed.
no, it
or
doesn't. She rolled a
failure.
5. I
No,
could
but
have
why
rolled it.
doesn't it?
I did it because if you just randomly roll a save, it's not tied to what I'm doing.
Okay.
If I do it that way, then you don't get to roll. And you've told me that you want to roll as much as possible.
Right.
So that's why I
but
had
if
her roll.
you rolled it and we saw it would say success or failure.
Probably yes. Well, if
Okay.
it showed you the roll,
Okay.
but it may not show you the roll. In any case, so this drow pops around the corner around a tree, hits Rhona with a hand crossbow bolt, and Rhona gets hit, makes a little whimper of like ow, and then just slumps over and drops like a sack of potatoes.
Was that a musical? Or just
No.
like bardish?
Where is it going here? It's Rhona's turn, which is awkward because she's unconscious.
Yep.
You are unconscious, so we move on from you. And it is now Drachien's turn.
Yeah, so it is, yeah?
Is indeed.
So this is where I do this. Give me just a moment. One moment. Let me see. I rush to Rhona's aid and I lay my hands upon her and say, I use my healing ability to remove this poison from your body.
Okay, what does it
Thank
do that?
Yes, for 5 points, instead of burning 5 points of healing, I burn 5 points of hit points to remove a poison effect.
Okay, you remove the poison effect. She's still unconscious.
Well, let's see if it does.
Are you going to
anything
try
else.
to wake her?
Well, yes. As I lay the hands, and I will shake as I lay those hands.
So
Wake up! Wake up!
Drachien runs over, starts slapping Rhona in the face. Do you need assistance? And heals her. No, I'm just kidding. She wakes up.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Perfect. My turn. Oh, perfect. I am going to run up while raging, because that's always a fun thing to do.
So bonus action rage.
I don't know why it says that twice when I do it, but
That's okay. I think you got it on there.
yep, I do. Close this out. And I'm going to attack this Drow warrior. And roll a 20. Unnatural.
Yes, dirty 20, as we call it.
Dirty
That
20.
does hit.
Roll damage.
Ooh.
16.
Nicely done.
He's much less squishy than the other guy.
Apparently so.
And that would be... I cannot find the combat tracker.
Cross swords, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's just blocked. There you go. That's the end of my turn.
Oops. Hang on. Don't go yet, Ivy. The veteran comes up and joins you in the fight.
Oh, yeah.
To attack the drow. And let's see.
And I just give him the side eye and a sly nod.
He still doesn't like you.
I don't really like him either, but, you know, kudos for helping us out.
Let's see. Swings his spear and hits once. Swings again and misses. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? I just did it on the wrong guy.
3 hits.
No.
And a crit, huh? Yeah,
Except I
No,
dropped
you
it on
rolled it.
himself.
Wow.
That wasn't what I was trying to do. Anyways, let's see if I can get this to work. Is it this? No. I think this will do it. It did not. All right. There's a way to roll and make it a critical hit. I don't remember what it was, but that's okay. So he swings his spear at the drow twice, and hits, or 3 times and hits him twice. And now it is Ivy's turn.
Okay. You guys aren't damaged enough for me to heal you, so I'll cast a little sacred flame out there at the drow.
It saves.
Doesn't he take like half damage on that though? On a save?
Not with this. I think with Sacred Flame, it's no damage.
Oh, it's no damage. Okay.
Right. Should have worked, but didn't. All right. Let's see. Going to the next person who's actually participating in what's going on. Akasha.
All right. Question for you, Patrick.
Sure.
Has drow number 2 over there? Has he gone yet?
No.
He has not taken an action.
Correct.
Good. I'm going to go up to him and I am going to use my assassinate skill. So
What
I
are
have
the rules on
advantage.
assassinate?
I have advantage on my attack roll against him, and if I get a hit, it is a surprised critical hit.
Dang.
As long as he hasn't acted yet, and he has not.
Correct. I just wanted to make sure he has not acted.
Which we have confirmed.
Well, he hasn't taken a turn in. So this is what I'm This is what I'm wondering, and what I'm thinking is so they have been coming up to stalk you. So they have been active. So at what point
has he taken a turn in combat? The rule are
at
the
what
way it's
point
worded
is it combat? That's what I was thinking. But go ahead.
Right.
I roll initiative, right?
I would say if he actually attacks somebody, because that's usually in my games. That's if a creature
You do not
actually
have to attack someone on a turn.
Well, that's true.
So I do not think that attacking or rolling initiative are necessarily the instigators of that. However, I will allow it. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be a 19 to hit.
So if you hold shift, grab the damage, and drop it on him, it's supposed to make it a critical hit. We'll see if it works.
We'll see if it works.
Drop it on him, and
yeah,
did the damage?
It
did.
Only 7, but
that's 2d4. You know, that's almost
enough to kill him, apparently.
Yeah.
And then that's all I can do because I used all my movement to get over there, so I can't move. So I'm done. One must draw.
Take him off. It did. Excellent. We'll use a little more space here.
Ivy, are you in a square above or below you? You're kind of between squares.
Um.
There you go.
She's a nonconformist.
I am.
Let's see.
Quick question.
Yes.
So you know how you can delay your turn in combat. Say
Yes.
you went first and said, I want to go after. So what happens if you are incapacitated for your turn?
You lose your turn.
Okay, you lose your turn. Good enough.
So the kind of the way that I deal with that is you have to actively choose to not take your turn.
Yeah, no,
if
fair
it's
enough.
chosen for you, then
you lose your turn.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Ooh.
Except I did that wrong. That's okay. It still didn't work. And you guys didn't see that time. You just saw dice rolling, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, Rhona, how you feeling?
She's awake, so that's something, right?
Yeah.
What?
How was your nap?
Ow. I was not
So a drow comes out of the shadows and goes after Torix.
Come at me, bruh.
And misses. That's exceptionally disappointing. Eager drow.
There's a lot more combat status icons in the lower left corners of people's tokens.
Well, you have one for rage. You can actually hover over them, and it'll tell you what it does, I think.
Lessah has one for prone. There was one for unconscious on that guy. Akasha has resist fire. There's a bunch of them.
Nice. I like it.
Akasha, can you please give me a perception roll?
Perception.
Okay. A drow pops around a tree here and shoots a crossbow bolt at Akasha. And hits Akasha. Would you please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Night.
And take 5 damage. Constitution saving throw is 7. That is not enough. You are poisoned and unconscious.
Night.
And it is Aeryn's turn.
All right, I'm gonna move over here and take aim at trial number 4.
Okay.
Oh,
I rolled an 8.
You rolled a 1.
you rolled a 1.
Well, plus 7 equal 8.
That's a
one
automatic
one
miss.
kind of
Nat
trumps
one.
all of that.
Negates
So.
That's because I had to move. Because all these people are in my way.
Well, you're so Aeryn, kind of moves over, uses a tree, kind of comes around to fire and hits the tree 2 feet in front of
Yep.
her
So I
with a
guess I
resounding
missed.
thud. All right. Excellent. Don't do that. Whatever you're doing, stop that. So, this drow will attack Torix and hit.
Which one?
The one that you attacked.
Drow Warrior 1. Okay.
And it does 14 7 because you resist some
7.
of it. That's slightly less fun. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Every attack.
Well,
okay.
the other guy did not do it with he missed you with a short sword, so.
That was 14. That's not terrible.
You are fine. You resist the poison. And then he attacks you again. Oh, so sad. We'll hit you again. So you take 5 damage after your resistance, and give me another Constitution saving throw.
He was able to poison his weapon twice in one swing? Or one attack?
I don't know that it cares. It doesn't have to reapply, as far as I know.
Okay, 10.
You are poisoned, but not unconscious.
Okay.
Did it give you? Oh no, it's strength that you get advantage on, right? Not Constitution.
Yeah. Advantage because of my rage, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me look at rage just to make sure. But I think you're right.
Rhona.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yes,
You are currently prone.
as you do.
I mean, most people
Am I
sleep.
allowed to stand up?
Yes.
Do I have to?
I believe it is half of your movement.
Okay. That's all right. I don't need to go far. I can stand up.
Okay.
And I will cast a spell. Where is it? There we go. You're a jerk.
He fails his save.
Oh,
Yeah.
Also, you're not very good looking. There we go.
So 2 damage.
Take that, and I get an effect on him too.
Yes. Which should hopefully maintain the disadvantage on attack for his next attack roll.
Guess we'll find out.
We'll keep an eye on it. Drachien.
Yeah. So this is where I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great sword in hand. Und swing bata bata. I do have one of these things.
Oh, nice.
Nice. 17, 22. Nice.
Lops his head right off.
So you come up
Question
to
mark?
drow number 3, next to Torix to assist, and you smack him pretty good. So let's see what your damage is. I believe you get
That
to reroll the 1.
I do reroll the 1, so the reroll the 1 becomes a 1. So still 7.
Wah, wah.
Okay.
So I will do the 7 and end my turn. find the combat tracker, which is
To my
Torix.
turn.
So reminder, you're poisoned, which means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
How would it work having an ability that puts me at disadvantage, and then also using an ability that, or a status that puts me at a disadvantage on my attacks, but using ability that gives me advantage on my attacks?
You would attack with
Just
normally.
negated?
It would negate the attack, but you would still be disadvantaged on receiving attacks. But they cancel but do not stack. So more disadvantage or advantage does not make you more advantaged or disadvantaged. But but if you are disadvantaged and get advantage, then it cancels. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
So you currently have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
I'm considering using reckless attack.
Right. So right now you just have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Okay.
The advantage from reckless attack would cancel that, and you would just attack normally, but you would also still grant disadvantage, or you would grant advantage to your attackers.
Got it. Okay. Now, if only I can find that ability, because for some reason can't find it on my sheet. Should be in my actions, right?
Yeah, it's under powers above.
Oh, it was minimized. Boom. And attack this guy. 16 to hit.
Will miss. Attacking the Drow warrior.
Dang.
16 misses. Okay.
Dang.
And that will... I'm going to take a step forward, right in between the two of them.
Okay.
End my turn.
Wow, what are all those pips on you there, Torix?
Well, I have rage, and
Ivy's
I'm
turn.
poisoned, and I have...
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I skipped the war captain again.
Yeah.
Temporary advantage on melee attacks and permanent, semi-permanent disadvantage.
Gotcha.
So the veteran will hit the warrior with his spear and kill the warrior. And then he will step over and attack the other drow and will hit him. And will also kill that drow.
Damn. It's 3 attacks.
He only attacks twice.
Or twice. Yeah.
And with a very smug look on his face, will end his turn, and now is Ivy's turn.
I'm gonna heal Torix.
Well, isn't Akasha unconscious?
Yeah, Akasha.
Oh, he is?
I would.
Yeah,
if you
poisoned
can
and
make him
unconscious.
not
sorry.
unconscious and not poisoned, that would be preferable.
Yeah, I'm poisoned and unconscious.
Well, it
Yeah.
get you unpoisoned. I don't have
Yeah, I don't think you can do anything about poison. I think the only buddy that can is Drachien, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see.
I don't
Lesser
think any-
Restoration can end either one disease or condition afflicting a creature. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So you can cast Lesser Restoration on him to remove the poison.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't realize Lesser Rest could do that. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, me either. Let me do that.
They don't really have stat damage in 5th edition as much as I've been able to tell, so I don't remember seeing much of anything. So it is a touch spell, though, so you have to go over to him.
But unless, hold on now, though. How damaged is Torix, though?
I'm fine. I've got healing potions. Go take care of him.
Okay. Okay, let me walk over there.
And I've got a pally right next to me.
Oh, that's true, I guess.
I ain't gonna hear you.
think
That is 40 feet.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't go
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
cannot.
You
get
can
to me.
move that far.
But you can't. All your skills
Can
are
I
touched.
lean
though,
over and?
No.
Touch him with a 10-foot ball.
You cannot.
Hey, Ivy,
Well-
don't worry about it. I'll get him next round.
Yeah, so go.
Back?
Yeah, go back.
Drachien, we need you to fight. Let her do her healy thing.
Where was I?
There's anybody left to fight? These guys.
There's
are
another
dead.
drow.
Oh, there's another drow down there. I see him.
Yeah, there's one drow. Well, that we know of. There's probably more.
Well, there's definitely are
Uh,
more in the inn, but currently these are the only
but-
ones attacking you.
She can't get to me though, so
Correct.
unless she would do. Could she do a double move?
She would
And
no longer be
then-
able to cast
But
a
I
spell
wouldn't
on you.
have-
But
Right, I
but
was
yeah,
over.
but she wouldn't be able to cast that. I wasn't sure if that was considered a free action or not. I wasn't sure how that spell
It's a
worked.
Either way,
spell.
it takes me 2 moves.
Right. Nope. You can't get to me, so
Might as
I
well just heal Torix, and Drachien can get you on his move.
Yep. that's what I would do. Since you can't reach me.
I would still move closer to him so you can get him next time.
Drachien can get him in 1 move.
Yep,
and
but
he's gonna
we
get
need
to go
Drachien
before
fight.
me.
We
There's
need
only 1 drow. Why do you need Drachien to fight? There's a bunch of you.
Why take chances?
Why don't you mind your own business?
Wow.
Point taken.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna
Just
cast
shut up and take my healing, is what I'm telling.
Right.
The war veteran shakes his head at your lack of teamwork.
I want to cast Healing Word as a level 2 spell, though, because it's crappy.
Where'd you go? I don't see you on the
I think
map.
you get
Oh, you're up
another
there. I got you.
D4 on that, don't you? For casting at level 2.
Yeah, I think so. I'm looking to make sure. I can't. Yes, 1 more D4.
It's also only a bonus action, so you could do that and move over to Drachien as a double move. So Torix, you get another 2 hit points back.
All right.
Yay.
That was your bonus action. Make sure you give yourself your hit points back, Torix.
I had to give myself hit points back.
Well, I can try to do it this way. I've had...
No, it's okay. I got it.
Yeah, it didn't work. So that's your move action. So you still have an action left, Ivy, because Healing Word is a bonus action.
What the heck?
Oh.
Did you add it to your hit points or to your wounds?
I'm trying to add it to my current.
No. You take it off of your wounds, not... So on your character sheet,
That should be
there's
60
hit point.
down.
Your max hit points.
There we go. Fixed it.
There you go.
Well, if I still have an action left, I'll cast Sacred Flame at one of those drow over there.
Okay. That drow is unconscious. I just haven't removed him from the map. Drow 4 is the only one that's not.
Okay.
So you may wish to cast it at him instead.
Probably.
He saves.
I roll good for them.
Thank you for the heals.
Are you done?
I don't think you appreciate them. You tried very hard not to get them.
I cared more about my friend than I did about me.
Are you done, Ivy?
Hmm. You were trying to make him wait longer to get healed.
Make sure you check off your second level spell.
Yes.
Akasha is unconscious.
We could have also poisoned the well, poisoned the drinking water.
All right. This drow will shoot at Ivy and hit a tree in front of him. Get this better. And then he will move back over here. Towards the... Actually, that's... You guys are way farther away from that. Never mind. That's dumb. And that will end his turn. Aeryn.
All right, I'm gonna try and let's see.
15 will hit the drow.
All right. All right, that's all I can do.
7 damage. Okay, so you shoot an arrow at the remaining drow. Hit him pretty good. And it is Rhona's turn.
My turn. Yay. Okay, so let's move there. That should be 30 feet. And here we go.
Okay, so you heal. You're gonna run over and heal Akasha.
Heal Akasha, yeah, but
For
he's
8.
just unconscious though. Yeah,
He's
I
still
mean,
poisoned.
Yeah.
To wake him, you can also like shake him awake if you want.
I'll shake him like a baby.
Okay.
Akasha, wake up! 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 And I'm done.
Baby shaking jokes. Lol.
Drachien.
Okay.
They don't
so
age very well, do they?
Akasha is still unconscious, yeah?
Akasha is awake, but still poisoned.
Oh, it's still
I'm
poisoned.
poisoned, but I'm awake.
All right. Well, if you're awake but poisoned, I'm gonna take the poison off of Torix.
Yeah, I would. That would be the smarter move.
All right. Torix, you are no longer poisoned. I am down 10 of my pool of 15 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Don't mention it to anyone.
Lips are sealed, buddy. I guess.
Okay. Are you done?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, might as well be done.
Okay.
No move. All right. I'm going to continue on my bloody rampage
Okay.
Oh yeah.
and recklessly attack.
Sure.
This.
You can attack the last drow.
Yeah, I can't. Hold on, I gotta move the map around a little. And I presume that hits then.
What'd you roll?
16?
Yes, that hits.
And I do 11 damage.
And you drop him.
Wow.
Hooray!
Woo.
Very nice.
Nice hit.
Can I do an immediate perception check to see if there are any other?
You can do a
others
perception check,
lurking
yes.
about?
In the tower, please.
Oh, too late.
Well, you don't see anything then.
Okay.
Well, roll again. I might get a better roll.
No, you're 7 to that. You do not see anything in the immediate area, no.
Okay.
Are you guys going to do anything else?
We can just keep doing this.
Restore Akasha because he's poisoned, right?
He is poisoned. So you're going to use Lesser Restoration on him?
Yeah.
Okay. So that removes his poison. Make sure you check your spell.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Second level spell.
Um,
Yes.
I say let's get away from this area because otherwise they're just going to keep flooding in. If we move from here, they won't exactly know where we are.
I agree.
We'll make them have to work to find us, but we cannot leave any traces of where we're going. So I think our buddy on the tree needs to die.
The war veteran will not allow you to just kill him.
Yeah, I don't agree with
Well-
that either.
Went round and round about killing that dude and decided not to do it. Now you're on board for all the murder.
Say
hobo.
Now we've lost our sneaky advantage.
When
now
I
they
had
know where we are.
the dagger to the kidney, we're like, oh no, don't kill him. Oh no.
Oh,
I
we
I
can't
just said
do that.
I just made noises. I couldn't say anything.
No, we're not killing him now.
Just forget about that
Art,
guy.
just forget about that guy. Let's go. Let's do
All
what
right.
we gotta do.
Well, there's one. Okay, I have a suggestion. There's one entrance to the stable other than the main door, right? What if we hole up in the stable? Then we can control the flow of them coming in. We
Ooh,
can barricade the main door,
mhm.
and then the only way to come through would be the door to the inn.
Yeah,
think
good
we
holing
can.
up in a stable that can be burnt down. No.
Nah.
But if
Well,
they're
it's
also
not
stuck
to the
inside the
hotel.
tavern, they'd be burning themselves down as well.
We would die first
Why do you say that?
because the tavern is big. Stable small.
Fire does not discriminate against size.
Tavern's part of the inn, right?
And also the fire.
Yeah.
What? Why are
That's-
we assuming the
That's
fire?
why we didn't light the barn on fire because
Well-
it would have also burned down the hotel.
Right.
Why don't we just smoke them out? Why don't we go throw a rock on the top, big old rock, so all the smoke smokes them out, and we can just, like Drax said, control the flow of traffic in that narrow corridor.
Okay.
I'm
So
thinking
the
that
theory
would
is
be
you guys
better.
are gonna move away from the area you're currently in. Let's start there.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's either that or take over the stable.
So Drac, if you can go block off the chimney at the top.
Wait.
Uh-huh.
Before we get there,
Wait,
because
wait.
we're gonna wrap up here
Okay.
Oh,
because it's we're at
10
the
o'clock?
3 hours, so we're in that hour range of ending. So before you start a 5-hour combat, I figured this would probably be a good place to stop. So make sure you have
Indeed.
your spells and hit points and abilities all checked off and organized. But if you want to do something short before you move away from this area, like loot bodies, like that's what I'm asking.
yes, that.
All of the looting.
Sure. So you can loot the bodies, and you don't find anything super of value. That they've got some basic weapons. Let me see what.
Can we move the body so people can't find them, please?
Sure. You can attempt to move the bodies somewhere they won't hide them. Make a survival check.
I don't mean me move the bodies. I'm not that strong. That would
Anyone
have to
can
be
move.
Torix.
Anyone can make the survival check, but the to hide the bodies is going to be a survival check. So they've got some basic weapons and armor. They have hand crossbows. I don't know if Rhona wants hand crossbows. But they have. They each have. Let's see. He shot a bolt. He shot 2. So you get. He's got. So they have 17 between them. They have 17 crossbow bolts. That have that are in a special little tiny quiver that holds the poison.
So there's 3 quivers then.
Yeah, but they're for hand crossbows, not.
Yeah,
like
I
normal
have
crossbow.
a hand crossbow. So I could fire those maybe.
You could. There will be a since you're not proficient with poison, right? Because I think that Akasha
Mhm.
is.
Yes, I am.
So I might, in the interim between our next time, we'll discuss what that might look like, because there might be
Okay.
a small chance that you could prick yourself with the poison.
I could poison my own dang self.
Yes.
That sounds
Uh,
like something I would do.
But you can have 17 poisoned crossbow bolts, hand crossbow bolts, if you'd like. And then the Drow Warrior has 2 vials of poison as well. That will be, each one is capable of coating a weapon.
Sweet.
Akasha.
Ooh, I'm gonna have some poison daggers, y'all.
The
You
poison
can
will
also
last for an
study
hour.
them and learn how to make them, right?
Do what? Ooh, maybe.
Is that how poisoning works? Like you have to learn how to make a poison first?
We can discuss something to that effect, sure.
Yeah.
But that would be difficult to
It'd
reverse
probably-
engineer.
It'd probably take a lot of time to study it too.
You would
But
also
why
need
else
to
do you have
have,
poisoner's kit?
well, that has stuff in it. So in order to recreate the drow poison, he would, 1, need to reverse engineer it, and 2, he would then need to have the ingredients at hand, or more difficultly, substitute ingredients.
Or at the very least, just learn what ingredients are needed to make it, right?
Yes,
then
that would be the
eventually
reverse
be able to
engineering
make
part,
it. Yes.
and that will not be easy. So
Yeah, it's like a lot of work.
that would be like, here is a dish that I made for, like, some sort of food dish that I made. Now tell me what all the ingredients are that are in it, including the seasoning and the correct quantities. So
Right.
it would not be easy. It's not impossible, but it would not be easy.
Just takes time to study its effects on various subjects.
It's still not going to be easy. Like,
Hence why I have a poisoner's kit.
Yeah.
Just saying.
so make sure you get that stuff written down in your inventory. Assuming you so do want them. And with that, we're gonna close out. Anyone want to give a shout out to anything before I close out?
Hardcore League.
Don't die. Yeah, Hardcore League on DDO right now. If you're VIP, you can play on the Hardcore League. You can also check out the Damsels of DDO. .com for the Damsels podcast, DDO Players News for DDO Players News podcast, and DDOCast.com for our weekly DDO news and discussion show. Thanks for watching D&D Night on DDOstream. You can check out DDO.com to learn more about Dungeons & Dragons online, and join us every Sunday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern for tabletop gaming on twitch.tv/DDOstream. You can also find our full channel schedule on DDOstream as well. There is several DMs doing rotating groups, so we'll be back the second Sunday of the month. Also, check out our sponsor, fantasygrounds.com or fantasygrounds2 on Twitter. You can get started with your virtual tabletop gaming experience today. And you can follow me on Twitter at DDOCast and DDO Players at DDO Players and DDO at DDO Unlimited. Thanks very much for joining us today. And we'll see you guys in a month, and check us out for D&D Night next weekend as well. I believe Judy's group will be playing next week.